comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Hello, I'm Perry Prather here at Holmes Pharmacy. We are celebrating our 75th year in business, and I have been so fortunate to be a part of this business for over 30 years. Since 1950, so many of you have trusted Holmes Pharmacy with your family's health, and for that, I'm truly grateful. To honor now the 75 years strong, I'm inviting all of you to join us Saturday, November the 1st, between 1 and 4 here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue. This celebration is our way of saying thank you and supporting Holmes Pharmacy for 75 years. From all of us at Holmes Pharmacy, we can't wait to see you there.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The stage is set here at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange this evening, and it is a massive stage indeed, where a huge matchup is brewing between crosstown rivals, and it's shaping up to be one of the biggest meetings in Class 3A in Georgia high school football tonight. We bring you the Lagrange Grangers against the Troup Tigers, a showdown this small and passionate town has been anticipating all season long. Welcome into the Granger Football pregame show. Chandler Wilkerson here with you up in the booth here at Callaway Stadium. Excited to call this one alongside my partner joining me from the sideline in Tommy Whitworth. And, buddy, ever since the battle in this region started to take shape, we were all circling our calendars for October 17th here on this great field, and now the day has come. This is a ball game with massive state playoff implications. The winner will likely host a game or two in this venue, so the stakes are very much set in this one.
I think you're quite right on that, and the atmosphere is electric here. And I got some backup here on the sideline with me. I got the Callaway Cavaliers voice of them, Quay Body over here with me. He gonna say I don't know if I can get him to say a Go Grangers or not, but he'll say hello to you.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Radio Land?
Oh, Lord, everybody knows that voice.
That's a good guy down there, Quay. I was going to call him out earlier if you didn't, so I'm glad you had the honor of doing it. But, Tommy, this is a huge one. We know how much this ball game means to both programs and both coaches. The Grangers, coming into this one, have won the past three meetings, and Coach Napier now 3-2 in this rivalry, coming into his sixth year. And the Grangers lead the all-time series 23-14. But there's debate to be had on the Troup side this year. Head coach for the Tigers, Tanner Glisson, has a squad undefeated coming into this one and still running things like a well-oiled machine, kind of carrying his momentum from baseball season where he led the Tigers to a state title in that sport as well. So we got a big one brewing tonight.
Huge one. He got to be mighty proud of the Troup Tigers. They've had a good year, baseball and football, and we have too, and it's just going to be a great crosstown matchup tonight.
Yeah, the mass is continuing to file in here. Troup, you can see their student section on the opposite side. They're going with a white out, and Troup has their white jerseys on tonight, and the blue crew for the Grangers going for a blue out. So a true test in contrast this evening. It's going to be fun. If you missed out on things last week, we were treated to a game we hope will be as great as this one tonight. The Grangers went down to Forsyth and had a battle with the Mary Persons Bulldogs, got out to a 14-0 lead at halftime that ended up being tied 14-all up until the fourth quarter, where a few touchdowns were traded. But in the end, the Grangers got the biggest play of the night from their quarterback, Dylan Barber, who scored a rushing touchdown with $1:29 left in the ball game for what would end up being the game-winning score and leading the Grangers to a big 28-21 road victory in a very tough environment there at Dan Pitt Stadium in Forsyth. That was a fun one to be a part of, Tommy.
Oh, it was absolutely electrifying, and both sides. The facilities there have improved 100% since we were there 10 years before that. Tristan Dozier was telling me, I said, he played in the last time we played there about 10 years ago, and I couldn't believe it'd been 10 years. But they treated us real nice, and we treated them real nice too. We treat them a little nicer than they treated us.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And it was a staple win, really, coming off of 2 straight road games after the bye week. It was a true test for Coach Napier and his squad, and they answered the bell, and looks like the town is answering the bell tonight. We knew how much this game meant to this town, to the city, to both of these programs, the coaching staff, the alumni, everyone, and looks like we're set for a really, really fun one tonight. There is so much on the line in this one. A game already means so much. We will talk more about it and further set the stage for this ball game, and much more will take place when we return on the Granger Football pregame show here in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's Double D here at Kia Lagrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your low comment, and God bless America.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Handy Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here on the Granger pregame show at Callaway Stadium, getting ready for this one between Lagrange and Troup. The Grangers will be the home team tonight, and the Granger Marching Band is out on the field now about to do their pregame festivities, and the national anthem will cut to that very shortly. But just wanted to take a little bit more time to say this is the 38th official installment between these two programs in football. The Grangers come into this one 7-1, with the lone loss being to the region leaders in Sandy Creek. Troup, like we mentioned, is undefeated at 7-0, and the region co-leader, having a date with Sandy Creek next week. But this has been circled on the calendar, like we said, for both teams, as it is every year. But this one bigger than it's been in quite a while. This is the first time since 2004 that these two programs are going head-to-head while ranked in the top 10 in their respective classification. Lagrange sitting at number 6 and Troup at number 7. So a rivalry that already draws the city's eyes will have its undivided attention this evening as we go down to the field for the Lagrange High School Marching Band, the Sound of Champions, for this evening's rendition of the national anthem. We have a couple more seconds. Actually, Tommy, I tried to time that right, buddy, but this is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it is. Y'all got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, buddy.
Okay. I think Troup plays Sandy Creek week after. I think they play Spalding next week, and then they'll go. Sandy Creek comes here 2 weeks because they play the Friday. They play the Friday after we play Upson. They play Friday here after we play Upson leave Thursday. So our season will end one day prior to Troup season ending.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be it's going to be some flip-flopping, but at first you got to take care of business tonight. Big key to tonight's game, I think, starts with the quarterback play, Tommy. I mean, Granger fans, of course, know from watching and listening this year what Dylan Barber has been able to do with his arm and his feet. But Troup has a man taking the snaps that's just as much of a dual threat in senior Garrison Edwards, who has 22 total touchdowns, 11 throwing and 11 running. So not only that, dual threat, but balanced as well.
Yeah, we'll see two of the best quarterbacks in Region 3 tonight in this matchup. And probably two of the best defenses also. And we're fixing to do the national anthem, I think.
Yeah, Troup also looking to bounce back from last year's loss to the Grangers, a final of 49-21 in that one, as we listen in on PA announcer for the pregame festivities now.
This evening's game pits the Troup County High School Tigers against your Lagrange High School Grangers. Troup County is led by head coach Tanner Glisson, while the Grangers are led by head coach Matt Napier. To our neighbors from across town, welcome and thank you for being here this evening. We also want to say a word of appreciation to all members of the teams, the bands, the cheerleaders, the trainers, as well as the coaches, band directors, and booster sponsors for their commitment of time and energy in preparing for tonight's game. We are proud of each one who participate this evening, representing ourselves, our families, and our schools, our communities with character, sportsmanship, and pride. And now, we ask that you take a moment to join in silent reflection or prayer as we give thanks for our community's leaders and first responders who go the extra mile to ensure our safety, and for members of the military and their families who put their lives on the line in the quest for peace. Thank you. And now please turn your attention to the northern end zone where you will see the American flag proudly flying over Callaway Stadium. Please stand, remove your caps, and join in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. And then remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem, performed by the Sound of Champions under the direction of Dr. Jared Farrell. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
as you can see this and hear, this crowd is ready to get things started here at Callaway Stadium. We've got about 11 or so minutes till kickoff. We will talk more about Players of the Week from last week against Mary Persons and some keys to the game this evening. A big one coming up in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in Lagrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange. Or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. And that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Granger Football pregame show. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here at Callaway Stadium. About to get this one underway in just a few short minutes. While we're at it, let's take a moment to recognize Granger's Player of the Week from that hard-fought game against Mary Persons. Tommy, Offensive Player of the Game. I called it, I think, pregame. Jordan Stringer. Coach Napier was telling me about how his athleticism could really make a difference, and it did last week, especially on offense with 2 touchdown catches and several really good blocks.
Oh, he stepped up last week and had the game of the year for himself, and was the difference in that game.
Yeah, they'll be looking to him here again on the defensive side of the ball, and this actually earned multiple honors in Corn Brown. We know how much this Granger defense relies on him. He had 13 solo tackles, Tommy, against Mary Persons. 3 of them were a tackle for loss, and he recovered a fumble as well.
Oh, he's just been phenomenal. He has such a good instinct that it's such a tradition with our linebackers here at LaGrange. I mean, we got a dozen of them in the past and he just steps right in behind them and has upped his game tremendously.
Yeah, and we love every second of it. Corn Brown, lightning in a bottle, as always. Special teams side of the ball, he's won it a lot this year, and he won it again in Cooper Metcalf. Again, assuming the punting duties, hit a 42-yard field goal, and, really kept the Grangers' offense, it kept the special teams intact when the offense wasn't able to get the job fully done, and he's just a tremendous asset to this team.
Oh, it makes all the difference in the world.
And, man, the crowd is just going nuts. We're really in for a treat tonight. Those are a great showing from those 3 Grangers in particular, getting their Player of the Game honors. But who is going to step up for this team tonight? That will be the question to answer this evening in such a massive ball game. And, I talked about it a little bit a while ago, but Coach Napier and Coach Glisson on opposite sidelines tonight, both have a ton of respect for each other, and we do the Coaches Show every Monday. Those two are always happy to chat with one another, to talk a little scouting here and there. Probably didn't talk too much scouting this week, but all bets are likely off tonight when you have a chance on each sideline to have an inside track for a home playoff game in a region as tough as this one.
Yeah, and then to have Pete Wiggins there also, have 3 great coaches is quite an honor and a privilege.
Yeah, the camaraderie is definitely there on those Monday nights. We love having football in this community. But like I said, sometimes it's about a little more than bragging rights. And also wanted to cover some other action going on around the region tonight. Mary Persons travels to Spalding, looking to bounce back and possibly save their playoff hopes after the Grangers kind of spoiled the show for them on their home field. And Sandy Creek, the region leaders, traveled to Whitewater, who struggled without their quarterback and ended up losing to Spalding last week. So Whitewater kind of on the tipping scale with injuries on their program. Upson Lee traveling to Fayette County as well. They also try to cling to their playoff hopes. That'll be the Grangers' opponent to round out the regular season. But first, we got this one tonight. We're getting set for it pretty shortly. Captains will come out. We'll have coin toss and continue towards kick in this first kick in this playoff atmosphere, without a doubt, at Callaway Stadium when we come back on the Granger Football pregame show in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown Lagrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Hear that? That's not music. That's the sound of your roof crying for help. Good news. Ricky Smith Roofing has got you covered. They've been patching leaks and replacing roofs across East Alabama and West Georgia for over 34 years and now do gutters. They're family-owned, licensed and insured, and always up for a roof rescue. There's no shady sales pitches, just honest work, fair prices, and dry living rooms. Call Ricky Smith Roofing at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for your free estimate. Ricky Smith Roofing. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back into the Granger Football pregame show. Chandler and Tommy with you live in this electric atmosphere from Callaway Stadium here in Lagrange. And as expected, the whole city is here tonight as captains approach midfield now. The captains tonight for your Grangers, a bit of a switch up a little bit here. We got Carson Shattuck, who's been a mainstay. We've also got Braylon Smith, Nehemiah McLaughlin, and Aiden Johnson as they tour the sidelines and the crowd cheers them on. It's going to be a great one. And they are about to head toward midfield now. And we will go down to Tommy and his microphone.
Yeah, we got 4 great seniors coming out here for captains tonight. Did you name them all?
I did indeed.
All right.
Tommy is hot to trot out there. He looks the part.
I've done it a couple of times. Got Kevin Huckleberry out here with us too.
Yeah, a lot of media coverage for this one. As we mentioned, a top 10 matchup in
Greg.
3A.
Greg over here too.
Teams exchanging pleasantries before the toss.
Guys, I'm Derek Benny, and I'll be the referee. That's Ricky Griffin. He'll be the umpire. Make sure your players stay properly equipped, and make sure you display good sportsmanship. If we have any issues, we're going to find one of you 8 guys, and you're going to resolve the situation for us. Heads, tails, tails, heads. You're the visiting team. What are you going to call? He's going to call tails. I'm going to let it hit the ground. Tails it is. He wants the ball. Which goal would you like to defend? Face your back there.
Troup going to take the ball. They won the coin toss, and they're going to take possession first.
Yeah, Troup, the visiting team this evening, as they got the coin toss win, and they want the ball. So when we come back, it'll be the Grangers on defense. We'll see you guys in 60 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
About to get this crosstown rivalry underway here at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Both teams have made their way to their respective sidelines. Troup won the toss and elected to take the ball to start this ball game. So a big task already ahead for the Granger defense as they try to set the tone for this rivalry game. Cooper Metcalf out to kick. They will spot the ball at the 40-yard line, and this first quarter kickoff is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. An atmosphere unlike any other. A late, high-stakes game in a rivalry. Lagrange and Troup, the 38th meeting, about to get underway right now. Metcalf, the incredible kicker. Both teams with amazing special teams. It'll be a big part of tonight. Metcalf swings left and right. He approaches it and he kicks it away. And like usual, it'll bounce out of the back of the end zone and a touchback for the Troup Tigers. Boy, this is getting to be an exciting one already, and there hasn't even been a play from scrimmage. Garrison Edwards, as we mentioned, leads the Troup team in touchdowns with 22, 11 through the air and 11 on the ground. Both of these quarterbacks very much saying underrated with their arm, as Coach Napier said. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Troup Tigers at their own 20-yard line. Edwards is in the shotgun. It's empties, trips to the right for the Tigers. They will throw this one out to the left. A one-on-one ball for the first play of the game. And it's Davis Monkus who he was looking for. And it falls incomplete on the coverage there for the Grangers, was Kendra Williams, who had a great one against Mary Persons. And he starts great tonight.
Yeah, they tested him early. He's good. Ray has been.
And 2nd down and 10. This handoff will go to Javarish Warner, and he is down the right sideline and all the way into Granger territory inside the 40. We do have a flag back at the 28-yard line.
I think they got him for a hold on
I
that
have to check it. This would wipe out a huge momentum booster for Troup early. And they're already walking backwards, so I think the players on the field know the result.
He dropped it on the 27-yard line.
And it is a hold against the Tigers. So now a 2nd and 10. We'll see exactly where they spotted. The flag was put down at the 28. That would have been 2 yards from the line to gain. But we'll see if that's exactly where the foul was spotted. Where they're running it off from the 20.
Going to take it 10 yards back to the 10-yard line.
It will be a 2nd down and 20 for the Troup Tigers after a hold. Just starting this one out. We're just 15 seconds into this ball game, and it's a 2nd and 20 for the Troup Tigers at their own 10-yard line. Edwards remaining in the shotgun here. 2 receivers to the top of this formation, 1 to the bottom. It's Javaris Warner, the back in the backfield, standing to the left of Edwards. Now they send him out to the right, and it's going to be a double screen here. They cut back and give this one to Davis Munkus, and it's complete, but the Grangers sniff it out quickly, and it's only a gain of 3, and it's a 3rd down and 17.
Jamarcus Ben Abiyavala in on that quick tackle, made about 3 yards.
Warner remains in the game at back. Again, 3 receivers on the field here from the left hash. So the Troup Tigers 3rd and 17, and it's going to be a drop back, and he's brought down is Garrison Edwards for a loss of around 2. Braylon Smith, the senior, the captain of tonight's ball game with the rest of them, and it's a 4th down and 19, and Troup wanted to be aggressive and take the ball here to start the ball game, and they will go 3 and out.
All right, we'll see how our special teams do on this one here. We got Calvin Snowberger back.
Yeah, Calvin Snowberger back deep for the Grangers, standing at the Granger 45-yard line. The Troup punter will kick it from 3 yards deep in the end zone. Snowberger looking at it and never got a chance to have a fair catch.
We got a penalty flag on that.
Yeah, the ball went flying, but the Troup special teams, the Troup punt coverage just absolutely nailed Calvin Snowberger, never gave him a chance to catch the ball, and that's going to cost Troup some field position. So already some
couple of mistakes on Troup's part over there is going to
maybe out of some boiling blood. We know the rivalry games tend to get the emotions pumping early, but it's Granger football with 10:23 to go here in quarter number 1 in a scoreless ball game after the Granger defense just made their first stop of the night. And the
step it off 15 yards.
Placed at the Troup 39-yard line. So really great starting field position for the Granger offense. And they will come out in the pistol here on 1st and 10. 2 receivers at the top of the formation. It is Antonio Parks in the backfield. And now we got a whistle. Probably trying to sort the chain crew. And now we got a live play. Same thing. Granger's in pistol. And they get the Tigers to jump early on a hard count from Dylan Barber. So early penalty problems for the Troup Tigers have already gotten them in pretty nasty field position backed up at their own 34.
I'm sure Coach Glisson's not real happy with that.
So many times in these rivalry games, penalties become very apparent. And Barber will take the snap here and hand it off to Antonio Parks, who gets gobbled up in the backfield for a loss of 2. And the Troup Tiger defensive line got a really good push on that one. So now it's 2nd and 7 for the Grangers at the Troup 36. Again in the pistol. And they go with the hard count again, and this time the Grangers may have moved.
I believe we did.
Yes, and that's what's going to happen. So the Grangers' first penalty of the night will have them set back to a 2nd and 12. Now from the 41, the Granger offense goes to work, 2nd and 12. Parks remains in the game at tailback. We got Julian Jones at the bottom of this formation. Parks comes even with Barber. It's going to be a fake, and over the middle is Aiden Johnson was out there, but Barber just barely underthrew that one, and it'll be incomplete in the 3rd and 12.
Looked like an inside wheel route to be. He just curled around the back of him from his blocking back position over there.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of exotic looks to draw up plays for Aiden Johnson, but that was one of them, and the execution just wasn't quite there. And now a 3rd and long for the Grangers at the Troup 41. 4 receivers on the field this time. Barber trying to get the hard count again. Still 15 to snap the ball here. 9:40 to go here in quarter number 1. We are scoreless. Barber brings a man in motion in Jordan Stringer. Now it'll be a rollout for Dylan Barber off to the right. It's complete to Stringer, and it won't be short of the first down, but he's got yardage to the Troup 33-yard line, a gain of 7.
Be about 4 good yards to get first down, maybe a long 4, short 5.
This would be a 50-plus yard field goal, but the Grangers remain on the field, so kind of a no-man's land look. And we'll see if the Grangers try to draw the Tigers off sides again or if we'll actually run a play here. Trips to the left for the Grangers from the right hash here on 4th and 4. Caden Thomas is the back, even with Dylan Barber. And now we got another whistle.
We got a timeout.
It's a timeout for the Grangers. So they're first, 9:35 to go, no score. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in Lagrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers just took their first time out of the ball game.
We're going to try a field goal, I believe.
Yeah, Metcalf is on the field. Now remember, he has been assuming the punting duties. So if they don't like the look, maybe they end up pooch kicking it. But special teams are out on the field now for the Grangers on 4th and 4. And it looks like it will be a field goal attempt. This would be a 50-yarder for Cooper Metcalf. It'd be his longest of the year. He has hit one from 47.
Julian Jones holding.
From the right hash. The snap is there, the hold is there, and the kick is blocked. The Tigers come up with it, and they recover inside their own 20-yard line, which I'm not sure if that's exactly where the spot will be or not.
They're going to put it on about the 20, I think.
So no score for the Grangers on a blocked field goal attempt from Cooper Metcalf. So big play for the Troup special teams.
19-yard line.
Yeah, and they will spot the ball where
18.
It was recovered at the Troup 18. So again, tough field position for the Tigers as they went 3 and out on their first possession. But here in a scoreless game, in this rivalry matchup, it'll continue on. So Troup ball at their own 18, 1st and 10. Edwards brings a man in motion. It's Trey Dean, and they'll hand this one off. And the handoff is good for yardage up to around the 31, an 11-yard gain on the play. That's number 8, Trent Hodo.
Keandre Williams pulled him down there. Good open field tackle.
So Hodo and Javaris Warner running a dual back set right now are the Tigers. And the snap comes to Edwards, and Edwards will run this one. And Edwards has got yardage up to the 37 on a quarterback draw play. It'll be a gain of around 8 on first down. So Troup got their first down, now trying to work in a little momentum after the Grangers offense came up empty on their first drive. Again, a dual back set for the Tigers. Edwards takes a snap, throws back the other way. It's a complete on the bubble screen to the far end of things. It's Desmond Cunningham who made the grab and the first down near midfield for the Tigers at the 48. They'll mark it at the 47. Yeah, down to Granger looks to be Abby Ayala. Could just be a small injury, but we'll step aside for 30 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's Double D here at Kia Lagrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your low county, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here in a scoreless game with 8:30 to go here in quarter number 1 between the Tigers and the Grangers. And the Troup offense marching toward Granger territory at their own 47. It's a 1st and 10. And now they come with a trips to the left look. Grangers look to be manned up on that side of the ball. It'll be a option, and it's handed off to Warner, and he's got another big, tough run, this time for around 13 yards into Granger territory at the 40.
They just marching right down the field.
And we've seen a lot of looks from Troup already. They've run a couple of counter screens. They've run dual running back sets, and they look to be in a good momentum state right now. It's going to be Edwards on the keeper, and Edwards got about 9 yards there before he was brought down. So another read option turns out good for the Tigers for plus yardage. And there's the flag on the opposite side of the field, so we'll see what that's about. As it stands right now, it's 2nd and 1 for Troup at the Granger 31. And we're waiting for the officials to sort out this penalty. Again, no score yet if you're just joining us. We're about 4 minutes into the ball game here. And it's a personal foul on the Grangers. We did see a Troup helmet pop off. That could be the cause of that. And the result is going to be Troup marching to the red zone now in Granger territory. So big for the Tigers as they try to put the first score on the board. So it'll be the Troup ball at the Granger 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Actually, they'll spot it 17. Edwards and Warner in the backfield. It'll be a keeper for Edwards, and he's trying to get the edge, and he's brought down by the back of his jersey at the 12, and that's going to draw a flag.
I think he can get us a horse collar.
Yeah, that usually results in a penalty as the Grangers defense now eating some mental mistakes on this Troup drive that has gone kind of fast and has gotten out of their hands quickly. Troup started this drive at their own 18.
It's half the distance, put it down on about the 6-yard line, 1st and goal, I believe.
And Tommy, you are right. It's 1st and goal for the Tigers at the 6-yard line. 7:49 to go here in quarter number 1. No score, but Troup knocking on the door.
Hey, Kyle.
Two receivers to the bottom of this formation on the right hash. They'll hand it off to Warner, and Warner breaks a tackle at the 6, and he is brought down at the 2.
Had him stopped right about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. He just bounced off and kept moving.
Yeah, very low center of gravity for the junior running back. 175 pounds is as he's listed as. It'll be a throw on 2nd and goal and a touchdown for the Troup Tigers. Davis Munkus on a screen from Garrison Edwards. And the Tigers have first blood in this one tonight.
Just a comeback screen on that, and he caught it and stepped right over in there.
Yeah, a lot of comeback routes on the screens. We've seen double screens even in this ball game for the Tigers. And the PAT coming for Troup. As McCarty Harrelson will knock it through for the Tigers. It's 7-0 Troup over the Grangers. 7:13 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers trail in this one, 7:13 to go here in quarter number 1. And DeAnthony Stewart catches the ball a couple of yards into the Granger end zone as the Lagrange offense will go back out onto the field for this one at their own 20. Had much better field position last time but couldn't catch in. A blocked field goal was the end result on a 50-yard attempt from Cooper Metcalf, and the Troup Tigers were able to go 82 yards on their last drive to take the lead in this one. 1st and 10 for the Grangers at their own 20. Barber sends Peyton Davis out to the left, and Davis will have an off-tackle look here, and he's brought down in the backfield, back at the 15, a 5-yard loss, and Jeremiah Culpepper in on that one from his DN position, the junior for Troup.
It was close to being a collar or a face mask, but he was clever enough to not quite do either one.
And the pistol again on 2nd and 15 are the Grangers, and Troup did a lot of moving on defense there, but they were not called for it. And now it's going to be Barber looking to the left, and whoa, almost picked off. It was batted into the air, and Troup had a couple of chances at it. Most recently, Bubba Taylor, and they couldn't come down with it, but it is 3rd and 15.
He popped it up in the air and then almost picked it up on the tip.
So 3rd and 15 now for the Grangers. They are at risk of punting this one away again. Down 7-0 as they get set to snap the ball here on 3rd and 15. It'll be Barber dropping back. And now Barber's going to flush out of the pocket and throw deep downfield. He's got a man out there. It's Calvin Snowberger who makes the catch. And Calvin Snowberger in Troup territory all the way down. He's continuing to be pushed to the 25.
He cut up too soon. They're going to get him for being offsides.
Yeah, and they're pointing our way.
Snowberger, he cut up maybe a quarter of a second too soon.
And this would just be a bone crusher for the Grangers, who were about to take momentum right back from the Tigers. And it is an illegal motion as Snowberger was not all the way set. And they'll walk it all the way back to the Lagrange 9-yard line after that.
Where did it end up down on the other end? It was way away.
It was at the Troup 25.
Wow, that hurts.
And now we move the ball all the way back to the Lagrange 9. So we'll try again, this time 3rd and 20. Motion to the left, and we got more movement. And this drive just going in the complete opposite direction for the Granger offense. now they'll move it half the distance and
put to the 4-yard line.
So 3rd and quite a few here for the Grangers. They need their own 30-yard line here. And now we've got another whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for the Troup Tigers. So 5:51, and we got a lot of whistles. 7-0 the Grangers trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in Lagrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now here at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Grangers trail 7-0 with 5:51 to go here in quarter number 1. And the Granger offense faced with a 3rd and 25 at their own 5-yard line to come out of a Troup timeout. Both teams have 2 timeouts here halfway through quarter number 1. And if you're the Grangers, you're just looking for something positive here as the penalties have kind of piled up on them on this drive. And Barber will take the snap here off the edge, and he's flushed from out of the pocket, and he finally throws it away at the 7-yard line. Now it's 4th and 25, and the Grangers will punt. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a screen design, but both defensive ends came off the edge unblocked. And Barber was in scramble mode immediately and couldn't make anything happen. Now,
close to hitting him a little late, but they let it go.
Back there, I'm looking. Is that Bear Napier punting for the Grangers? Either way, it's going to be fielded at the Granger 44, and now off to the right side is Trey Dean, and he's got Troup ball at the Granger 36 before he's pushed out of bounds. So a really quick and efficient drive from the Troup Tigers on their last time.
That
with
was
the ball.
Mason Calhoun kicking it.
So Mason Calhoun, who had been wearing 19 for a while, comes out with a 17 jersey on, and we had thought we had lost him for quite some time. But a great first punt from Mason Calhoun.
Yeah, we've missed him this year. He had that Tommy John surgery earlier, and didn't know if he was going to make it back this year or not. But apparently he has made it back.
So that was the Grangers' second punt of the night, first punt of the night, and it was Calhoun on that one. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Granger 37. Tigers up 7-0. They will hand this one off up the middle and gain maybe 3 yards on that one. I believe the handoff there was to that was Trent Hodo on that one. So 2nd and 7 now for the Troup Tigers. From the right hash, it'll be Edwards. Edwards looking to scramble, and he's got the edge. He's out of bounds right around the 30 and maybe a couple of yards short of the first down marker. So they mark him out at the 30, and it will be
about 3 yards.
The marker's down. I was about to say they're waiting for the chain crew here.
Yes, it's about 4 or 5, almost 5 yards.
So they officially said the yard marker is at the 35 or the 25, and now we've got a timeout. So off to the sidelines. I'm trying to think, is this an official timeout, because it didn't look like anyone on either sideline was calling for it. Well, now here we go. They reset the chain, so the chain crew was a little banged up. It's a 3rd and 3.
I thought they had moved it.
It'll be a keeper for Edwards, and Edwards is going to streak untouched into the end zone.
It should have been a hold on that side over there.
A huge touchdown. The DN just crashed for the Grangers, and Edwards made him pay. Yeah, no flags on the field. Tommy, you say you saw a hold down there, and the officials haven't picked that up. And now
they just missed it. It was wishful thinking, I think.
So now with 4:59 in quarter number one, the Tigers have doubled their lead. And the Grangers in an early hole in this one. Grangers were up 14-0 last week. Now they find themselves in a 14-0 hole. Quarter number one with all Troup so far. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Picture it, a cool, crisp morning on the lake. The bass are biting and your family's making memories that last a lifetime. At Overboard Marine and RV, they've got the boats ready for you. From brand new Helio pontoon boats built for family fun to tournament-ready Falcon and Blazer bass boats, plus pre-owned options, which means your perfect ride is waiting. Thinking about selling? Let them do the work for you with easy consignment sales and secure climate-protected storage. Turn your weekends into adventures by visiting the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Overboard Marine and RV today, where service is the difference.
Hello, this is Dennis Montgomery from the Medicine Cabinet at 205 Vernon Street. You know, I've lived or worked in Troup County my entire life. It's home. Here at the Vernon Street location, we have an old-fashioned soda shop and a gift shop that has gifts for all occasions. In the pharmacy, we have service with a smile. We know you by name. We offer immunizations with no waiting. When you call home, someone answers the phone. That's what we do here at the Medicine Cabinet. We have 3 locations and on the web at medcabrx.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football again. DeAnthony Stewart with a nice return for the Granger special teams up to the Granger 34-yard line before he's brought down by a Tiger defender.
About a 30-yard return. He caught the ball on the 4 and almost found a good crease on this sideline over here.
So now the Grangers down 14-0 in this one. Tommy, you think the offense has got to get going here soon?
Yeah, got to give our defense a little break. Get a few first downs, settle them down.
So now it'll be Barber in the shotgun with trips to the left, and it'll be a keeper for Barber. He makes a couple of moves, and he's spinning into the Tiger defense down at the 44, and I believe they'll give him a first, and they will.
Yeah, just a good read on that and picked his way through, just gutsy run.
We mentioned pregame that both of these quarterbacks can make something happen with their legs, and Barber doing something there with his. 1st and 10 for the Grangers at their own 44. They'll hand this one off, and nothing doing for Antonio Parks. And maybe a 2-yard loss on that one before they blew the whistle. So nothing doing for the Granger running backs so far this year. We mentioned last year the Grangers won 49-21. Malachi Fannin Render in that game had 263 yards on the ground by himself. So maybe Troup looking for a little revenge in the running back department today.
Yeah, I think they.
So here we are now, 2nd and 11 for the Grangers with 3:55 to go here in quarter number one as they trail 14-0 here early. It'll be a fake, and Barber looking off to the right, and it throws a little high. Antonio Colton, he was out there and open, but Barber just threw it out of his reach.
Just tipped off of his hands. It would have been a great catch if he'd have made it.
Yeah, it would have been a tough one. But he had the room to make it, but he did not have the wingspan, and now it's 3rd and 11. So another 3rd and long the Grangers are staring at here, needing some offensive momentum, down 14-0. It'll be Barber rolling to the right. Barber now throwing downfield. It's one-on-one. Jordan Stringer is out there and in and out of the hands and draws a flag down at the 10-yard line.
A little hand checking going on. I think they're going to get Troup on this one. It was probably a good penalty for Troup.
So remember, this is a 15-yard penalty, not a spot foul, but it is pass interference on Troup. So it'll be a first down for the Grangers in Troup territory now at the 42.
Sometimes that's the best defensive play you can do is a 15-yard pass interference.
Yeah, both players were kind of wrestling for it, a little handsy from the Troup DB, though, and Jordan Stringer able to draw a penalty to a big first down for the Grangers.
He wasn't looking back.
Now the Grangers come out with Caden Thomas in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him, and he's got a head of steam. He's got inside the 30-yard line and a first down for the Grangers at the 25. So the first sign of life from the Granger backfield tonight as Caden Thomas is able to burst forward for about 15. First and 10 for the Grangers at the Troup 25. Thomas remains in the backfield, and a bit of a miscommunication between him and Dylan Barber, and Barber had to keep it and tuck it for a 1-yard loss. So a bit of a hiccup there. Thankfully, only cost Grangers 1 yard, but it's second and 11.
Heads up play by Dylan Barber by holding on to that ball.
Grangers come out in the pistol again. One receiver to each side. And another handoff to Thomas, and he's working behind his line, and it looks like he's got no gain on the play, maybe a yard.
Just tough sled right up that middle right now.
So the ball will be spotted at the 25, an official gain of 1, and now we got a 3rd and 10 for the Lagrange offense. As the clock ticks inside 2 minutes, 30 seconds here in quarter number 1, Grangers trailing 14-0, looking to try and put something on the scoreboard. And on 3rd and 10, Peyton Davis checks into the game at running back with 9 to snap the ball. And it's Barber on a quarterback read, and he's got some room to run. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, and that is where they'll mark him right around the 15-yard line, a first down for the Grangers.
Another gutsy, hard call.
So official marks it at the 14, 1st and 10 for the Grangers. Davis remains in the game. 4 receivers on the field for the Grangers right now. They will hand this one off to Davis. Davis fighting for some room to run, and he's brought down on a 1 to 2 yard loss back to the 17.
That's Jamaris Johnson, I believe.
16. Oh, it could be Johnson. Yeah, I beg your pardon.
That 23 looks like 20.
It is Jamarion Johnson, so. Second and 12. And the Grangers try to go with a hard count again. Troup did jump on it earlier, but they haven't since. Just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Snap comes to Barber. Barber pressured off the right side. He's going to take off. Barber inside the 15. He's got a man in front of him, and he's driven out of bounds right around the 7. A little bit rough pushing after out of bounds there, but no call for now. And it'll be 3rd down and around 2, maybe 3 for the Grangers. Under a minute now here in the first quarter. Again, Grangers trail 14-0, but they're knocking on the door here inside the Troup 10-yard line. But they have a 3rd down, and they need the Troup 4. And now with 3 to snap the ball, and we've got a timeout for the Grangers. So they elect their second timeout here in quarter number 1. 15 seconds to go. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by Overboard Marine and RV.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC is proud to sponsor high school football. We love being part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, cheerleaders, and especially the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Grangers trail 14-0, but have a big 3rd down and 4 coming up here near the Troup goal line at the 7-yard line. Coming out of their timeout, it's Caden Thomas in the backfield with Dylan Barber. Grangers only 2 receivers on the field, 1 to each side. And they're looking to get them on the snap count. They don't go, still with 18 to snap the ball. Now Barber looking off to the right for the signal from Coach Napier.
How good our guys are one-on-one.
And back into the pistol now as they'll hand this one off to Caden Thomas, who looks to have the first down for the Grangers.
First and goal, I believe.
And it will be first and goal. The chains will reset, so there will be a momentary clock stoppage. And we'll see if the Grangers try to go quick one more play before the quarter ends. 6 on the clock now. 5, 4, 3, and they do get the snap off. It's a handoff to Caden Thomas, and he is brought down before the goal line.
Throw that flag on him.
Regardless, it is a stop and 2nd down for the Grangers as the clock expires here in quarter number 1. When we come back, Grangers will have it 2nd and goal, down 14-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it rains, it pours, unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
You dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Start of quarter number 2 here at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here in Lagrange. Rangers trail this one 14-0 to the Troup Tigers as we start this 2nd quarter. But it is a 2nd and goal for the Grangers at the Troup 4-yard line to start things. And we could be in for a momentum flip yet. It was all Troup in quarter number 1, but the Grangers trying to strike back and make this a ball game. 2nd and goal from the Troup 4. It's going to be a Dylan Barber QB power. He's looking, he makes a cutback, and now he's going the other way, and he's inside the 4, and it's a touchdown for the Grangers on a Dylan Barber quarterback run and an electric play, improvising with his feet. It wasn't there, and he made it be there.
Well, I was just in there talking to a former Granger quarterback, pretty famous guy named J.R. Revere. And I said Dylan Barber's trying to be J.R. Revere.
Well, he looked the part on that one, and he has sparked this Granger offense with a touchdown. It's 14-7 now. The Grangers trail this one. Troup getting the ball back when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar.
We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Cooper Metcalf's kick goes into the end zone for another touchback, and Troup will start at their own 20-yard line. Troup's offense has been a tough cookie to crack. The Grangers stopped them on their first drive, but that was due in part to a lot of penalties on the Troup side, and ever since then it's been 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns for the Tigers. We'll see how the LaGrange defense can adjust and if they hold up here at the start of the second quarter. 14-7 Tigers, 1st and 10 for them at their own 20. It'll be a fake, and now a little breakdown in communication for Garrison Edwards, and he'll lose 2 after being forced to run the ball.
Abi Ayala and Braylon Smith come in and made a closed in on him.
So that's the second time we've seen a miscommunication with quarterback and running back tonight, once now for Troup and once with the Grangers. And this rivalry game and the high stakes to go along with it, causing some breakdown in communications. 2nd and 12 now, trips to the left for the Tigers. Edwards takes the snap. He's looking off to the left, and now he'll throw a slant over the middle, and a lot of running room in front of him is the Tiger receiver, Trey Dean, who's brought down all the way at the Granger 24-yard line.
Just a quick seam right across the middle, and he caught it in stride, and we were lucky to catch him.
And Edwards really looked off the defenders there. You had 3 receivers on that left side, and his first read was all the way out to the left, and then he comes back to the slant. That was a good off read from the Troup quarterback. So 1st down and 10 at the Granger 24 now. They'll hand this one off to Warner, and Warner maybe gets gobbled up for a loss there for the Grangers.
Corn Brown was in on that. 2 or 3 other Grangers.
We talked so highly of Corn Brown, and rightfully so. Like we said, 13 solo tackles against Mary Persons last week, along with 3 TFLs, and he gets 1 for no gain there. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Grangers are tending to an injured player. Tommy, what's kind of your take on how things have gone so far in this one?
This thing's been very fast. Troup has been running a very fast-paced, hurry-up offense, and has been hitting real hard and fast. And then when we started speeding it up on our end, so it's a fast-moving game. It just depends on which line tightens up first. Robert Pipoli walking off. He's going to be okay.
Pipoli was the injured player. He's up and off under his own power. So now it'll go as a tackle for loss for Corn Brown there. It's 2nd and 11 as officials mark it. So the Grangers have been able to come up with a couple of tackles for loss here, but the explosive plays from Troup have been early and often. Now 2nd and 11 for the Tigers at the Granger 25. It'll be Edwards. Edwards looking for room off the left side, and man, he's got legs on him. He's got yardage inside the 5, or excuse me, inside the 15, but now there's a flag out, and it looks like they're going to get the Troup wide receiver, Davis Monkas, for a hold.
But what Troup did on that one, they lined up 3 out on this side and got it heavy toward the right side, and he just went to that weak side over there and tried to take advantage of the numbers.
Yeah, Edwards is quick.
He is very quick.
This is my first time seeing him in person, in action. And, man, he's getting from hash to hash quicker than most quarterbacks I've seen.
There's a lot of speed on this offense.
So after the holding call for the Tigers, they'll walk this one back to the 30-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and 16 for the Tigers. Warner in the backfield with Edwards. 3 receivers to the right for the Tigers here. And it is a load right and a big tackle there in the backfield. Jamarcus Benton coming in for the Grangers and getting the tackle for loss back to the 33.
They did the same play as they did the time before, stacked up the 3 wide receivers on this strong side, and he ran to the weak side.
So now a 3rd and 17 for Troup, as the Grangers try to get off the field here on 3rd down. Trips to the right again for...
We jump.
Yep, and
give 5
the Tigers giving the Grangers a taste of our own medicine. They get us on the hard count, and now it'll be 3rd and 12. Noah Outland wanted the head start there, and it cost him 5 yards. Still a 3rd and long for the Tigers, but 5 yards shorter now, as they come to the line again with trips to the right. Snap comes to Edwards. He hands it off to Warner. Warner with yardage near the original line of scrimmage at the 24, so it'll be 4th and 10.
They're setting it up in the middle for a field goal, I believe.
The Troup offense is still on the field.
They're going to try to get us to jump one more time, then they'll call a timeout and kick a field goal probably.
So you heard it here from Tommy. Let's see if that theory's correct. And now we've got a whistle and a Troup timeout. So there you go. Tommy was right. It's 14-7 Tigers, and a 4th and 10 coming up. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Perry Prather here at Holmes Pharmacy. We're celebrating our 75th year in business, and I've been so fortunate to be a part of this business for over 30 years. Since 1950, so many of you have trusted Holmes Pharmacy with your family's health, and for that, I'm truly grateful. To honor now the 75 years strong, I'm inviting all of you to join us Saturday, November the 1st, between 1 and 4, here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue. This celebration is our way of saying thank you and supporting Holmes Pharmacy for 75 years. From all of us at Holmes Pharmacy, we can't wait to see you there.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
9 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Troup leads this one over the Grangers 14-7, and out on the field will come the Troup kicking unit, and McCarty Harrelson, the junior kicker, will attempt a 42-yard field goal for the Tigers to make this a 10-point game. So earlier, Cooper Metcalf attempted a 50-yard field goal to try and get the Grangers on the board, and that kick was blocked in part by the Troup special teams. And the special team theme continues now with a 42-yard attempt coming up for the Tigers. They're actually standing, originally they were standing at the 32, now it's the 31, so it'll be a 41-yard attempt from Harrelson, who's got a great leg. This from pretty much right in the middle, maybe a little off to the left. Snap is there, the hold is there, the kick is up, and it sails right.
Wow.
No good. So the score remains 14-7, and now the Grangers will get the ball at the their own 31-yard line, looking to get this game evened up. So both teams have now missed a field goal.
I think they started at the 20 after that, or did they?
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
No, it's not like college is.
You're right about that. They're going with the line of scrimmage. It's the same either way. I was going by where the kick was held. It's actually where the ball was spotted beforehand. Actually, now we're looking at Granger 20-yard line, so maybe they call that a touchback. So Regardless, it's Granger football now at their own 20, and they come out in the pistol, 2 receivers to the bottom of this formation. Grangers will hand this one off, and up the middle
Johnson
goes Jamarion Johnson for about 5 yards up to the 25.
Just a good quick hit and 5 yards right there, and getting a little push on the offensive line.
He squeezed through a tight hole there, did Johnson. So under 9 minutes to go now in quarter number 2. Grangers trail 14-7, and now a 2nd and 5 for them at their own 25.
We do that offensive line shift that Coach Pleasant does.
More offensive line movement, flipping guards. And now it'll be another handoff to Jamarion Johnson, who's got yardage up to around the 28. So it'll be about 2 yards short of the marker. And now a 3rd and around 2 for the Granger offense. Trying to sustain this drive. The Granger defense was on the field a lot in the first quarter, and they just got a big stop on special teams. So 3rd and 2 for the Grangers, and now we got another timeout, this one from Troup. So that's Troup's, if I'm correct, that's Troup's final timeout of the half with 7:57 to go. 14-7 Tigers will be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's still Double D here at Kia Lagrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your low comment, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium. Grangers trail 14-7 and have a 3rd and 2 at their own 28-yard line. Troup just used their final timeout. There's still 8 minutes to go in this one. We'll see if that comes to the forefront here in the latter part of the first half. And now Caden Thomas is in the backfield with Dylan Barber here on this 3rd and 2. It'll be a keeper from Barber, and Barber pushing up toward the 30-yard line, and he just lowers his helmet and gets the Granger first down at the 31. That is a play from your Ironman athlete that you want to see.
He's just showing a lot of guts out here tonight. He's laying it all on the line.
Quarterback play has been at the front and center of this ball game so far. Both Edwards and Barber scoring for their respective teams. So 1st and 10 for the Grangers at their own 31. Barber takes the snap. It's a big blitz from Troup, and he's buried back at the 22. And a big blitz call from the Tigers buries the Granger offense on first down, and now it'll be 2nd and 17, maybe 18.
Just didn't see that first primary receiver and didn't have a chance to look for the second one.
Yeah, that ball's got to be out pretty quick. The middle linebacker coming from his spot and bringing Barber down, but he's up in a pinch. 4 receivers on the field now. Julian Jones comes in motion to the right side. It'll be a rollout to the right for Barber. Barber looking back to the left, and now he's going to scramble again, and now he's throwing downfield and incomplete.
They got a flag.
And a couple of flags fly in on the backside.
I think they hit Julian Jones too early.
It also looks like Antonio Colton was in on that play, and it might have affected the Troup DBs.
There were 2 receivers in the area.
And it is on the Tigers. So that's 15 yards. And that erases the big sack. And it'll make it a first down for the Grangers at their 38-yard line. Halfway through this second quarter, 6:32 to go here in the first half. Grangers trail 14-7. But now near midfield and a first down and 10. And Barber now coming over to Coach Napier. as the officials are sorting things out on both sidelines here. Not sure what the discussion is right now, but now the Whitecap goes over to talk to Coach Glisson on the Troup sideline.
Looking forward to halftime, I'm going to get the junior varsity cheerleaders who led the junior varsity to an undefeated season this year.
That was a treat, and that will be something for us to look forward to during halftime in this one. Not sure what the discussion is. I thought maybe, yeah, they were discussing the fact that there was more than 15 yards to go on a 15-yard penalty.
I think they're going to reset they prematurely moved the flag, trying to give us a first down. Of course, that's our flag crew. I mean, our line, our chain gang across there, and they doing what good any home field. So it'll be third down and about 5. No, second down.
Second down is what we're looking at here. Second and around 5 instead of the first down we mentioned earlier. But the ball is at the Granger 38-yard line, and they need the 43. So a bit of a jumbo set here for the Grangers on second down. Caden Thomas comes even, and now it's a throw off to the left side. Julian Jones is out there, and he reels in the catch. An excellent one-on-one catch from Julian Jones and a nice jump ball.
He really jumped up and got that ball and took it away from the defensive back. It was a good, tight coverage. Excellent play by Jones.
Yeah, Gavin Todd was the DB matched up with Jones on that play, and now he trots off the field, and that's a first down for the Grangers at the Troup 39. Grangers go quick. They'll hand it off to Caden Thomas, and he's got maybe 2 yards. Yeah, about a gain of 2 on first down.
A little chippiness out there.
Has to be expected in such a high-stakes game that really is chippy any year. But
yeah,
when you got both of these teams in the top 10 in 3A for the first time in 20-plus years, tends to get even more chippy. Jamarion Johnson checks in at running back for the Grangers on 2nd and 8. 5:40 to go now here in the second quarter. Again, Grangers trail 14-7, looking to get another score. And now it'll be a handoff to Johnson. He's trying to get the edge, and he's got a little bit of extra yardage as he's brought out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Another gain of 2 for the Grangers. So now we're looking at 3rd and 6 for this offensive unit. Grangers need the Troup 29. They're at their Troup 35. Now we try to go hard count again. Still 15 seconds on the play clock here. More signals from the sideline from Coach Napier. Johnson's back. They bring Julian Jones in motion again. And this time it is, picked up last second is the blitz from Jamarion Johnson. And now Dylan Barber is loose and somehow gets back to the line of scrimmage that looked like he was going to be brought down for like a 10-yard loss. And instead it'll be 4th and 5. And Barber a little slow to get up, but he is up. And now the Grangers.
I think we're going to punt the ball, try to pin them deep down there and give them a long way to go with it.
Yeah, Granger punt team is on the field now on this 4th and 6. Mason Calhoun, as we mentioned, back for the Grangers.
It's so good to see Mason out there and get his senior year. I was afraid he would not make it at all this year. He probably the.
Yeah, Calhoun stands right around midfield here on 4th and 6. They'll snap it to him, and it'll be a little pooch kick. Grangers special teams is on it. Oh, it does take a little bit of a Troup bounce, but the Grangers are down it at the 13. So Grangers drive stalls out, but they pin Troup deep in their own territory at the 13 with 4:10 to go and no timeouts for the Tigers. we'll see exactly what happens to wrap up this first half. It's 14-7 Troup. Touchdown pass and run from Garrison Edwards, and then a Dylan Barber touchdown run is how we stand where we are now. Now Troup has the ball again at their own 13, 1st and 10. They come out in the shotgun. And this one will be a keeper from Garrison Edwards, and Edwards doesn't have much room to run. They whistle the ball dead right at the line of scrimmage on first. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense has gotten more disciplined on these read options from him in the last 2 drives. We were overreacting the first couple of drives.
So nice adjustment from the Granger defense on a very dangerous quarterback with his legs in Edwards. They'll hand this one off to Hodo on 2nd down, and they won't get anything again. So 3rd down now and 10 as Troup's play calling has gotten a little more conservative here without any timeouts left in the first half. Abe Ayala sprinting off as a late substitution. 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at their own 13. Snap from Edwards. He'll roll out to the right. He's pressured, and the ball is thrown and intercepted.
Oh, my man. Andre.
And it's Kendra Williams with a beautiful pick on an approach that was seemingly lost, and he comes in and closes out with some speed that I haven't seen in quite a while. But a huge opportunity now for the Granger offense with 3 minutes left in this first half to tie this ball game and possibly get this 3rd quarter kickoff.
All right, got to punch it in now.
So now the Grangers will take over at the Troup 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Caden Thomas, the back in the backfield, and it's a handoff to him. He's off the left side. He bursts through the hole, and he's trying to keep his balance, and he does! Touchdown, Grangers!
Beautiful run, just beautiful. Man, that's a good momentum swing right there.
You know what I call that, Tommy? BNB. Brand new ball game. Caden Thomas, a 21-yard run on a halfback dive up the middle, virtually untouched. Had one man to beat, stumbled a little bit, but regained his balance and trotted into the end zone for a Granger score. Cooper Metcalf on to kick the extra point to tie this ball game. It's up, and it's good. Deadlocked at 14 here at Callaway Stadium. 2:54 to go in the first half. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. And that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I've decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, all deadlocked at 14, and the Grangers with a huge play on special teams. Marquavius Grissom comes up with a big tackle at the 9-yard line, and Troup will be pinned back again.
It was a very, very, very high kick that they caught on about the 1-yard line. He would have done better to let that thing go through the end zone.
So now with 2:47 left and no touchdowns, and suddenly with a 14-0 lead evaporated, the Troup Tigers will come out in now this tie ball game and try to put some more points on the board before half. Last drive ended in an interception for Garrison Edwards on the hands of Kendra Miller. Excuse me, Kendra Williams. And the first down handoff will go to Warner, and he's got a really good carry before he's brought out of bounds at the 31.
Troup guy lost his helmet on that. It was.
And I thought it was the 31. It's actually the 37 before they mark it out.
He's just extremely fast and shifty.
So you can't get excited too quickly now with 2:39 left. And Troup knocking on the door of midfield here. They will hand this one off. This time, no such gain. Maybe around 2 or 3 that time. They'll mark it at the 40, so a gain of 3 on first down.
No Outland in on that. And
yeah, we got a injured Granger here. We'll tend to him.
Trying to see who that is down there.
Yeah, I'm not getting I think it might be Braylon Smith.
I think so, too. I do see a 9, but that's all I see.
So what a turn of events here in the second quarter. It was all Troup through 12 minutes, 14-0, and then a couple of scores and one set up by an interception has got this ball game deadlocked at 14 with 2:25 to go still here in quarter number 2. And I think this has been as advertised and more so far with 2 top 10 teams here in 3A, and that was Braylon Smith, and he's up and walking now off the field.
Got to give a lot of credit to Beth and our trainer. She has done a yeoman's job this year keeping everybody healthy, and she's right on top of it most of the time.
Love to see that from your training staff. Health is so important in this sport. So after the injury timeout, it's 2nd and 7 for the Troup Tigers. They go trips to the left here from the right hash. It's Edwards, who is a design quarterback draw, and he's brought down by Nehemiah McLaughlin back at the 35. Another huge play on a tackle for a loss for the Granger defense, and now it's 3rd and 12, and Troup staring down the barrel of another.
Got Corn Brown is.
Yeah, Corn Brown down on this play. His helmet is off. He looks to be in a little bit of distress. And now the official's waving to the sideline. So we'll take a quick 30-second break here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Falcon Boats introduces the new 18 Freedom, an entry-level bass boat with the stable ride, fishability, and customer service the Falcon brand is known for. The 18 Freedom is equipped with everything needed to go fish, with room to make it your own down the road. Freedom to live, freedom to fish, freedom to make it your own. Falcon Boats. Go fish.
Available at Overboard Marine and RV in Lagrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium in a tie ball game, deadlocked at 14. Injured player was Corn Brown for the Grangers. Now he's up and walking off. Such a huge part of this is Brown. 1B TV Sports Player of the Week with his performance against Mary Person with those 13 solo tackles.
And about halfway through that game, you remember he came up gimp leg, but he walked it off and gutted it out and came back in there.
I'm willing to bet he'll be back again as well. So it's 3rd and 12 now, inside 2 minutes to go for the Troup Tigers at their own 35. Trips to the left for Tigers. It'll be Garrison Edwards, and now a throw out to the left side.
Andre got him again.
And Kendra Williams, one-on-one, does it again. This time a pass breakup Troup wanted a flag. They didn't get one, and now we're looking at 4th down.
And they ran out of timeouts,
So that stops the clock, does the incomplete pass with 1:52 to go. The Grangers still have one timeout, and they are set to receive the third quarter kickoff. So field position becomes increasingly important as Troup comes out to punt this ball on 4th and 12. The punter standing at his own 20-yard line right now. Calvin Snowberger, the deep man for the Grangers, standing around the Granger 28. So on 4th and 12. Got a snap, is a little bit low, but the kick is away. A high punt, and the fair catch called for at the 15, and it actually took a nice Granger bounce all the way back to the 26-yard line. So the Grangers will go to work with 1:41 left to go in the second quarter with one timeout left and see if they can try and take the lead in this ball game after they trailed 14-0. That's what you call flipping the script here from quarter to quarter.
You know, their punter did an excellent job of scooping that skipped snap up. The ball hit the ground about a yard in front of him, and he scooped it up just like he'd catch it in the air.
Yeah, and it was a great punt as well. Unfortunately, it took a kind of a sour bounce for him.
For a half second there, I thought we were going to get a huge break on that end of the field.
Well, nevertheless, it's Granger football, 1st and 10 at their own 26 with a $1:41 to work with. They come out trips to the left here on 1st. It'll be a quick throw out to Casey McGill, who caught the ball, and now he's downfield for DeAnthony Stewart. It was a double pass, a trick play drawn up, and it falls incomplete.
That almost made it.
But this stadium would have absolutely erupted if that pass was caught. You could feel that kind of in anticipation of the crowd, but now it's 2nd and 10 and 1:34 to go. So that might have been the Grangers' home run shot. We'll see what they do here on 2nd down. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. It's from the right hash. Caden Thomas in the backfield with Dylan Barber. 4 yards deep from the shotgun. Barber takes the snap. He drops back. He's got pressure coming off the left. He steps up in the pocket. He throws and delivers, and incomplete. It hit. Is that Zai? Yeah, it was Zai Huzzy. He hit in the hands, but he couldn't reel it in. And now we're looking at 3rd and 10, a $1:28 to go.
It was just a little low, and he almost scooped it up.
2 receivers were there as well. I thought it was Colton at first, but it was him and Zai Huzzy in the same area. And both had a chance at the ball, but
just came up a little short.
Huzzy kind of trying to scoop it a little bit, and it didn't work out for him. So now 3rd and 10, and again, 4 receivers for the Grangers, 2 to each side. From the 25, it's Barber rolling out to his left and throwing to his left, and incomplete again. That time he was looking for Jordan Stringer, and now it's 4th and 10, and the Grangers will have to punt. So a bit of an empty possession for the Grangers after getting a big stop on defense, and they'll have to punt it back to the Tigers with 1:21 to go. Again, the Tigers don't have any timeouts, so we'll see if Mason Calhoun can flip the field again for the Grangers like he did on the last possession. This time a little bit tougher of a task as he stands at the Grangers' 11-yard line. Deep man for Troup, signaling for a fair catch at the 36, and another good punt from Mason Calhoun.
Good punt.
So the Tigers will take over from their own 36 with 1:14 to go. Again, no timeouts left in this one in a 14-14 ball game.
With 1:14 left.
Yeah, so 14's running wild on the scoreboard here right now at Callaway Stadium. It's been a fun one so far. I got a feeling the second half will be even more fun. Dare I say it? So 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 36. They go trips to the right here in the middle of the field. Edwards takes the snap. He's looking to the right, and now he throws up the seam and
skipped it.
Waiting for the signal here, and it's an incomplete pass.
A little short.
So he's looking for Trey Dean, who he's already connected with a couple of times for some big plays here in the slot. But it's an incomplete pass, and now with 1:08 to go, it's second and 10 for the Troup Tigers. Javaris Warner in the backfield with Edwards here on this 2nd and 10. Trips to the right again. They have play fake, and Edwards looking over the middle. And this is an uncatchable ball, but we got a couple of flags that come in very, very late.
There
was some contact between Jamarcus Benton and the intended receiver, Davis Monkus, but the ball was thrown 20 yards further downfield. So I'm not sure.
I think in high school football, if I'm not mistaken, there's no uncatchable ball. I need to cut.
Maybe I need to brush up on my rules.
I'm going to confer with Coach Pardue on that right here in a second.
So here we go. That will be walked off to the Granger 49-yard line on a pass interference call. So 1:01 left in the second quarter now. Again, Troup can't stop the clock unless they go out of bounds with no timeouts. Trips to the right again for the Tigers.
That's correct, Noah.
So Edwards now over the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Dean, who couldn't reel it in. The play was there, and maybe some yard after the catch, too, and he might have been caught thinking about that instead, and now it's 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
As long as the ball is in the field of play, there's no uncatchable ball.
I appreciate the rules update.
In
there.
high school.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Tommy. I need to know that for future reference because I was throwing up my hands a little bit here. So now that I know I'm wrong, 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Edwards pressured off the edge. Now he's going to take off, and the Grangers were in man, so he's got plenty of room to run, and now he goes out of bounds at the Granger 31-yard line. The Grangers brought pressure off the edge, and they were deep in man defense covering the receivers downfield, and Edwards saw that and took off for a 19-yard gain. 1st and 10 for Troup. Ball at the 31 of the Grangers. Edwards drops back. He's got time this time, and now he's flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw over the top of this one, and he's brought down. And brought down inbounds. The clock continues to roll. It was about a gain of 3 on the play. It was Desmond Cunningham who made the catch but never got out of bounds.
Corn Brown brought him down.
And now we're under 25 seconds to go as Troup comes to the line on 2nd and 6, and they spike the ball with 20 seconds. And
why that guy didn't step out of bounds, I don't know.
Yeah, got to be some disdain on the Troup sideline after seeing that one. He was a mere half a foot from being out of bounds and still didn't step out. So a bit of a mental error costs the Tigers some valuable clock here. It is 20 seconds left to go, and now we're looking at 3rd and 6.
I thought he could juke Corn and make it on the end zone, but that didn't work out.
So now under 8 seconds to snap the ball. Troup has no timeouts. Now they come to the line. 4 to snap. 3, and they do get it off. And it's Edwards over the middle, and it's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers.
Wow.
Man, just a mental lapse from the Granger defense. Nobody was in the middle of the field, and Blaze Bell, the junior wide receiver, with a pitch and catch in what seemingly looked like a perfection drill from the Tigers, and they take the lead now with 14 seconds to go in the half. That's not what you want to see. And the Grangers still had a timeout. You'd wonder what they saw on defense is if they might have taken it. And probably regretting that now. It's a 21-14 Troup with 14 seconds to go in the half. And we'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown Lagrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
21-14, Grangers trail the Troup Tigers after the Tigers offense caught the Granger defense sleeping on 3rd down and 6 with only 20 seconds to go. Now a return from DeAnthony Stewart brings the ball back to the 20-yard line with 8 seconds to go. And the Grangers will likely just need this one out as they will receive the third quarter kickoff. But, man, Tommy, I got to say, I'm a little discouraged from what happened there on that 3rd down. It seemed like the Grangers were just simply caught on their heels on defense, and they weren't ready for the ball to be snapped. We may agree to disagree, but it will be a 21-14 ball game heading into half number 2. And we've got a good one brewing here in the city of Lagrange. And the knee from Dylan Barber will confirm the end of the first half. Score at halftime here, Troup 21, Lagrange 14. We'll see if we can get a word from Coach Napier before they go into the locker rooms. All had been going well in the second quarter for the Grangers just before the half, and Troup was able to grab the lead before they go into the locker room. And we'll try and hear from Coach Napier. Tommy is with him now.
He wants to talk to the referee about that last play. There was maybe some controversy on it.
Yeah, Carson Shattuck trying to communicate with them at first.
Coach, he's going back to.
Oh, well, they still have to discuss it apparently. So yeah, again, if you're just joining us, it's 21-14 Troup at halftime. We're waiting to hear from Coach Napier about his team's play from the first half. It was a really good second quarter for the Grangers, outscoring Troup 14-7 in quarter number 2, but the 14-0 first quarter has Troup on top at halftime in this one. And we have still got the officials talking to Coach Napier. The band for Troup is trying to get on the field for their halftime show.
I may get him, I may not. Let's see if he'll.
He's walking toward Tommy now. We'll see if Coach wants to chat with him.
Coach, exciting first half and just a truly emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, look, I messed up, tried to get some cheap points right there and ran the clock off, put our defense in a bad situation. Look, guys, kids are playing hard. It's the game you expected it to be, right? We got to come out and win the second half. We get the ball right here. We got to find a way to get down and score again, but it's a battle. We knew it'd be a battle. Now we got to find a way to get through it.
We'll get it. Go
yes,
Grangers.
Sir. Go Grangers.
Good words from Coach Napier. We'll talk a little bit more about how this ball game has gone, and then we'll have a couple of JV cheerleaders.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, we're going to go to break real quick, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay. 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey,
Hey, this is Jody Ward with the Medicine Cabinet. When you think of home, you think about family. Here at the Medicine Cabinet, you will always be treated like family. We take pride in our excellent customer service and in the fact that when you call us, a friendly staff member will always answer. We offer vaccinations with no appointments, and did you know that we have free delivery? I was born and raised in Lagrange and have had the privilege to be a pharmacist here for 31 years, so Lagrange is home. Come and see us at the beautiful Roanoke Road location or visit us on our website, medcabrx.com.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football halftime show. Troup leads this one 21-14 at halftime. Troup won the first quarter 14-0, but the Grangers stormed back to tie it 14-all. And then Troup came up with a big score with just 20 seconds left on a big third down after the Grangers had a chance to extend to take the lead, but it all went pretty bad for them. But the Grangers do get this third quarter kickoff. We'll see exactly how the second half pans out in just a minute. Tommy, you're down on the sideline with some special guests for us.
I do. We've got the junior varsity cheerleaders down here that led our team to an undefeated season this year, and I'm going to let them tell us who they are and say, "Go Grangers."
Hi, I'm Mabry Williams. I'm in the 9th grade. Go Grangers.
Hey, I'm Emma Burns. I'm in 9th grade. Go Big Blue.
Hi, my name's Aubriana Kinsa. I'm in 9th grade, and go Grangers.
My name is Hanjo Kim. I'm in 11th grade, and go Grangers.
I'm Yerim Kim. I'm in 11th grade, and go Grangers!
Yeah, they're doing a good job down here. And my old buddy that played down here, what year did you play down here, Dr. Drake?
I was 2012 through 2015.
Yeah, I'm grooming my future replacement down here when Uncle Sam tells me to hang it. Well, my wife tells me to hang it up on the side. Drake Childress, who he helped me out so much when I was over here spotting and playing. He was a big part of Donnie Branch and Diallo's teams there. He's out practicing dentistry with his dad. And what do you think about this first half, Drake?
Well, I think if we can figure out how to stop the seam route, we'll be all right. You think we should have gotten an intentional grounding call there when they tried to spike it out of the shotgun?
You know, I thought maybe it might have been a fumble or something. I don't know.
That's an interesting call. Reminded me of Bo Nix at Auburn in that Arkansas game.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. But anyway, it's good to have you on the sideline here. And your partner, your boss, not here tonight, is he?
He's not. Well, Dr. Higgins is. He's right there behind us. He's one of the bosses, but I think Pops is listening down there at the beach.
So. Yeah, well, Dr. Ben Higgins was, what year, 2002 or 3? We were up at the.
I know he's with that era of champions.
I remember him kicking a 50-plus yard field goal at the Georgia Dome.
Yes, sir.
So we got 2 dentists here that are practicing together that both were Granger stars back in their day. What does it feel like to be back in LaGrange? How long have you been back?
Well, I've been back since May, Mother's Day of last year, and it's been awesome. I was thinking about it when me and you talked this morning, though. I think one of the coolest parts is being at the game. I feel like my grandfather's here.
Yeah, Gene Page was his grandfather, a good friend of mine for years, and he was not doing well, I don't think, when you were a senior up here, and we had to pull him through on the radio. And a shout out goes to all the people in the radio that can't make it to see their sons or grandsons play. It's just a special thing to be a part of the Granger family.
No, I agree with that. And that's the best part. I remember being in Augusta. I could still hear your conversations. It was like you were living in my head.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Anyway, it's just good to be back here and having a good conversation with J.R. Revere down here earlier. And he had his son down here. I remember when he was small like his son. It's just good to see all these guys get back and enjoy this.
Yeah, absolutely, Tommy. I mean, so many Grangers and Troup Tigers alum here tonight, family, friends. You love to see this. Always such a big event here in Troup County, in Lagrange. And, man, it's worth the price of the ticket tonight if you're not with us. We're glad you're watching or listening with us. Right around close to about 15 or 20 minutes to go here until half number 2. Grangers will get third quarter kick. We'll talk a little bit more about the events of the first half when we come back on the Granger Football Halftime Show in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Hi, friends. It's still Double D here at Kia Lagrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your low comment, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here now on the Granger Football Halftime Show. Again, Troup leading this one here at Callaway Stadium by a score of 21-14. Wanted to inform all citizens of LaGrange that the election for the LaGrange mayor is November 4th. Early voting is going on right now, and Mayor Jim Arrington wants to ask you for your vote. This has been a paid political announcement by the committee to elect Jim Arrington for mayor. Now, it's been a fun one here tonight so far as Troup continues their halftime show. The Grangers marching band, the Sound of Champions, will be up next, and this one will go down to the field with them shortly in just a moment. But this has been a rivalry game as advertised, and it's hard really to build the stakes because we've been lost in this one from kickoff, and the crowd has been electric. It's been 100% a playoff atmosphere that you can't really put your finger on until just now. But now we're looking at a 7-point ball game with the Grangers about to get the second half kickoff and a home playoff game hanging in the balance for both of these teams that are both still actively trying to really there's a chance for both of these teams to win the region under given circumstances for the Grangers, but nevertheless, Troup going into a huge matchup with Sandy Creek next week, who are the current region co-leaders, are looking to stay undefeated and keep pace for that first place prize, while the Grangers are looking to spoil things and keep on track for their home playoff appearance going into a matchup next week with Upson Lee. Now, we mentioned that will be on a Thursday night. I believe a 7:30 kickoff still is the case. October 30th is actually the date for that one, so the Grangers will be on another bye going into that Upson Lee game. We are going to go down to the field level. Dr. Jarrett Farrell on the PA, and the Sound of Champions about to come to you here on this halftime show.
Let's play for Mama and all these fine people at Callaway Stadium tonight.
And the Grangers, the Sound of Champions, continuing their halftime performance. And wise men say only fools rush in, but we're going to rush into this second half here pretty shortly. 21-14. Again, Grangers will talk a little bit more about the first half and set the stakes for the second when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Handy Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in Lagrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange. Or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Halftime here at Callaway Stadium, where the Grangers trail crosstown rival Troup High 21-14 in what's been a classic Lagrange Troup battle so far. It was all Troup in the opening quarter. The Tigers jumped out early, controlling the tempo, the field position. But the Grangers answered back in the second quarter, showed a ton of fight, scored 14 of their own. A Dylan Barber touchdown run, and then a big interception from Kendra Williams, flipped momentum and set up a short touchdown run for Caden Thomas. LaGrange had all the energy heading into the final minute of the half, but got a little too aggressive on offense and gave Troup a short field, and the Tigers made them pay, retaking the lead just before the break. So halftime is Troup 21, LaGrange 14. You can really feel the intensity in this rivalry game. It's been a little chippy, but, I mean, we're kind of used to that here. The Grangers will look to clean up a few mistakes, sustain some drives, and keep the second quarter momentum rolling when they get the ball back in the second half. They do receive the third quarter kick. So this will be a fun one, and the Grangers coming out onto the field now. Both teams back out onto the field of play to warm up for this one, and like we said, this one's been as advertised. I'm actually sitting next to the Troup coaches booth, and they have been raucous. So the intensity has matched on the field and up here in the booth. We've been feeling it big time, and it's just a wonderful time for both of these teams and these programs and everyone surrounding it to be here tonight, all in good sportsmanship and great competition in this incredible Region 2 3A classification. And the stakes really have never been higher in the 20-plus years in this program. We mentioned pregame that LaGrange ranked 6th and Troup ranked 7th. So both teams ranked in the top 10 in Class 3A and matching up against each other in this rivalry with both teams in the top 10 for the first time since 2004. And we do know what happened in 2004 for the Grangers as they went on to win a state title that year. So hopefully good omens reign supreme in that one. And we'll continue to monitor this game, and this will be a fun one starting in the third quarter. Grangers are really, I think, going to have to set the tone coming out into this third quarter with them resulting in getting the kickoff after Troup won the toss and elected to receive. Didn't score on that drive, but they scored on plenty others. Once again, 21-14, Troup over the Grangers in this one right now. We will kick off quarter number 3 when we return in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Hello, I'm Perry Prather here at Holmes Pharmacy. We are celebrating our 75th year in business, and I've been so fortunate to be a part of this business for over 30 years. Since 1950, so many of you have trusted Holmes Pharmacy with your family's health, and for that, I'm truly grateful. To honor now the 75 years strong, I'm inviting all of you to join us Saturday, November the 1st, between 1 and 4 here at Holmes Pharmacy on Commerce Avenue. This celebration is our way of saying thank you and supporting Holmes Pharmacy for 75 years. From all of us at Holmes Pharmacy, we can't wait to see you there.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Right around 2 minutes to go until we start this one. Troup and Lagrange returning to their sidelines. Welcome back to Callaway Stadium. Getting set for the start of the third quarter. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. It's been a fun one so far in this crosstown showdown between the Grangers and the Troup Tigers. The Tigers lead at 21-14 after, let's just say, a wild first half that had a little bit of everything. Big plays, turnovers, plenty of emotion. Just what you expect when these two meet. It was all Troup early on. They jumped out and really set the tone in that first quarter, but big credit to the Grangers for settling in during the second quarter, made some adjustments. A big interception by Kendra Williams really flipped the script, set up a Caden Thomas touchdown. Dylan Barber scored first for the Grangers, and that's where we stand. You could feel the Grangers starting the season momentum late in the half. That aggressive push right from Troup right before the break kind of backfired a little bit, but gave Troup a short field. And we head into the third, this part of the game where adjustments really matter, especially, going into the halftime locker room. Is going to be a big chess match between Coach Glisson and Coach Napier on the respective sidelines as the Grangers come out to receive this third quarter kick. This third quarter kick brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. We're set for a fun one here at Callaway Stadium, second half. And it's been as advertised and more, as we mentioned. Both teams showing their chops on offense, both teams making explosive plays on defense, but Troup has the explosive play advantage so far, and it's a 7-point ball game heading into quarter number 3. Both teams out on the field for this third quarter kick. We're set to go as Sandstorm plays in Callaway Stadium here. A great atmosphere, and the kick is away. And here we go, start of the second half in this huge rivalry game. Ball is taken at the 1-yard line by DeAnthony Stewart, and it's returned to around the 23-yard line for the Grangers. They'll go to work from there. Tommy, can't really ask much more in terms of excitement in this game.
No, you can't. It's been an emotional roller coaster too. Where and we're gonna get them.
Checkmate. We got it.
Checkmate. That's what Mr. Metcalf saying over here.
Cooper Metcalf, just an incredible addition to this team on special teams. And Grangers coming out here in quarter number 3. We are underway here. Grangers trail 21-14. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line. First play of the second half from scrimmage is a handoff. And, spinning out of it for a second was Antonio Parks. He only just got brought down by the tip of his cleat after he gained 2 yards.
They had him bottled up for no gain, and he just spun out and got 2. I thought he was going to spun out and get 73.
Yeah, if his cleat would have came off, he'd probably still be running. So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard gain. Grangers in the shotgun, 2 receivers at the top. It'll be a rollout. Actually, it's a quarterback power for Dylan Barber. He's got the seam. He's got a first down and much more. And to the Granger 40-yard line is he for another first down.
That was a quarterback sweep from the get-go.
Yeah, design QB run. It looked like so many of his rollouts that we've been seeing at first, but it turned up the field quickly. And a nice little scamper for Dylan Barber to start half number 2. And Grangers coming to the line at their own 40, 1st and 10 in the pistol. 2 receivers at the bottom of this formation. They'll hand it off to Parks, and Parks has a gain, it looks like, of around 4. A nice burst through the hole for him, and up to the 43, actually. So I got one side judge at the 43 and the other at the 44. They'll mark it at the 44. So, yeah, 4-yard gain for the Grangers on 1st. And we got a Troup Tiger down here on 2nd down. So we'll check on him real quick. 21-14 Troup. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's still Double D here at Lagrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear leg room and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support the low county, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium. 2nd and 6 for the Grangers. Coming out of the injury timeout for Troup. Ball at the Granger 44-yard line here as they look to punch in this opening 3rd quarter kickoff. And a handoff goes to Caden Thomas, and he's up past the 46.
Just a little short.
And he's got maybe, to the 49-yard line, a yard short. Grangers need midfield for the first. It'll be 3rd and 1. So we'll see what the Grangers draw up here on a short yardage situation. It's going to be a quarterback power from Dylan Barber, and it is not going to work. Big 3rd down stop for the Troup Tigers. And now it's going to be punt teams for the Grangers after a loss of 3.
They were waiting on that one, I think.
So the chess match continues here, and a punt is off the board for the Grangers as they'll have to kick this ball away here with 9:44 to go in the 3rd quarter to what has been a very dangerous and explosive Troup offense, and Mason Calhoun's punt is away. It's called for. The ball's on the ground! The ball's on the ground! And Calvin Snowberger falls on it!
Wow, 20-yard line.
Another huge turnover. And this time it's on the Troup special teams, and the Grangers have the ball at the Troup 22. The returner called for the fair catch, and he just straight up bobbled it. And that was all she wrote after that. So what would have been a flip of the field now ends up in the Grangers' hands. They'll mark it at the 21 of Troup. So now sniffing into the red zone is the Granger offense, 1st and 10. And now it's a bad snap for the Grangers, and going the other way is scooped up by the Troup defender, and he has nothing but green in front of him. And an absolute disaster for the Granger offense, and results in a touchdown for the Troup Tigers.
That's hard to explain that play.
The snap went off to the right. Barber tried to fall on it back at the 35, and he was not able to. And number 9, Jeremiah Culpepper for the Troup Tigers was able to scoop it up and in stride go to the end zone with it. And it's a 79-yard fumble return for a touchdown.
I mean, ball just fell right into his hands. They got to keep up focus and get this thing back in.
Yeah, that is one of those emotional plays that you got to see through if you're the Grangers here. All of a sudden, you blink your eyes and you're down 14 when you were looking to tie the ball game.
There's a lot of football left.
Right, you are 9 minutes, 18 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. And the kick is up and good. It's 28-14 Troup. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I've decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Granger's about to get the ball back here with 9:18 to go in the third quarter, down 28-14 now, and the ball is whistled dead and a touchback for the Grangers on the kickoff. So this wild game just got wilder. It was a fumbled punt by the Troup Tigers that set up the Grangers at the Troup 21-yard line. And on the very next play from scrimmage, the quarterback-center exchange went awry for the Grangers, and it resulted in a 79-yard scoop and score for the Tigers. And that's where we stand now at a 28-14 score. And the Grangers with the ball at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. We'll see this offense's resolve after having to punt and then turning the ball over after they got the punt back. So 1st and 10 here for the Grangers. Barber in the shotgun. They motion Julian Jones. Barber drops back. Now he's looking downfield, and he has nobody in. It's a coverage sack for the Troup Tigers back at the 15. So a bit of a tough go for the Grangers offense here in quarter number 3, as things were just starting to look up for them. And now we've got an injured player for the Grangers. We'll check on him.
That's Barber.
And it was Dylan Barber who was slow to get up.
They kind of twisted him around over. It was a strange, hard hit he took. May have just knocked the breath out of him.
He's currently still down, so we're curious to see exactly who will be coming in. And we'll step aside for 30 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Picture it, a cool, crisp morning on the lake. The bass are biting and your family's making memories that last a lifetime. At Overboard Marine and RV, they've got the boats ready for you. From brand new Helio pontoon boats built for family fun to tournament-ready Falcon and Blazer bass boats, plus pre-owned options, which means your perfect ride is waiting. Thinking about selling? Let them do the work for you with easy consignment sales and secure climate-protected storage. Turn your weekends into adventures by visiting the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Overboard Marine and RV today, where service is the difference.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by MC's Heating and Air.
Injured player for the Grangers was Dylan Barber. He's up now.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. Grangers trail 28-14. Injured player was Dylan Barber. He is currently being helped off the field. So a bit of a tough break for the Granger offense as things have flipped a little bit. And Tommy, I see a number 3 warming up. And is that McGill?
They've been swapping some jerseys around down here.
You're gonna have to do some sideline investigating here, because McGill, who normally wears number 15, I believe is in now wearing 3, and now we've got whistles And a timeout from the Troup Tigers. So they take their first timeout with 8:58 to go here in the third quarter. Again, Troup now leads this game 28-14. And the Grangers now without their quarterback, Dylan Barber, at least for this drive, it seems, as they go to talk things over on the sideline.
Well, I was watching Kaysen warm up before the game, and I can swear it looks like he grew 2 or 3 inches since the first of the season. Or I shrunk 1.
I'd like to err on the side of you shrunk.
Yeah, I think I just got a little shorter. But seriously, he's.
Well, he did a great job for Barber in relief in the Spalding game. Now he's thrown into this rivalry matchup. And coming out in the pistol here on 2nd and 15. It's going to be a handoff to Jamarion Johnson. He set the edge, and now he makes a move, and he's up past the 30, and he's past the 40, and he's into Troup territory down the sideline before he's driven out of bounds all the way at the 41.
Wow, that was an exciting thing right there. Jamarion Johnson's really come into his own in the last 4 games or so.
Yeah, and a burst of speed and a great set of the edge by the Granger offensive line has got them back in Troup territory. And they mark it at the 41. So 1st and 10 Grangers at the Troup 41. Again, Grangers trail 28-14. Early third quarter will be another handoff here, and it's Johnson inside the 40 now up to the 37-yard line, and a gain of 4 on first down.
You just got to keep our focus,
Once again, we just said you wonder about the offense's resolve after giving up that scoop and score. Right now they're answering the call. 2nd and 6. And now this time the handoff will go to Caden Thomas, and he's hit right at the line for no gain. And now it'll be a 3rd and 6 for the Granger offense. Again, without quarterback Dylan Barber, at least for the moment. Game is in the hands of Kaysen McGill on offense. 3rd and 6 in the shotgun now. They motion Julian Jones to the right. And the snap now on the rollout. And throw downfield is complete. It's good enough for a first down yardage, but now we're going to have to check the flag. And
Julian Jones cut up just a hair too soon. It's going to be a legal motion.
It's the second time that the Grangers have had a catch wiped out by a pre-snap penalty. And now we're looking at a 3rd and
about
11. Yeah, 3rd and 11. So ball's back at the 42. And now, with around 20 on the play clock, to the line comes the Granger offense. 4 receivers on the field here, 2 to each side. Snap is off. It's another rollout and throwing back left, and it's looking to be a bubble screen, but the pressure was there, and the ball falls incomplete.
It was blocked. The pass was blocked at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, batted down at the line. Really nothing doing for the Grangers after the big run from Jamarion Johnson, and they'll have to punt away again. What a tough second half start to the second half for the Grangers, as they can hopefully pin Troup deep in their own territory, as the Troup offense has, I believe, yet to run a play in quarter number 3. And the Troup Tigers come after the punt, and they block it. And now they recover inside the Granger 40-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 36, and the Troup special teams comes up big. And the Troup sideline is going bananas. The Granger crowd stunned silent right now. This rivalry game has taken a big turn in favor of Troup. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Troup offense at the Granger 36-yard line. Edwards takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Warner, who makes a man miss behind the line of scrimmage and gets inside the 35 to around the 33.
Nehemiah McLaughlin and Peyton Davis bring him down.
A gain of around 3 on the first down play. It's 2nd and 7. 6:38 to go in the third quarter. Troup leads 28-14. Snap to Edwards, and now it's a throw off to the left side, and coming back to the ball, looked like there was some contact there, but no flag.
Now that was thrown way behind him.
Yeah, it looked like it was an attempted comeback route, but the receiver never came back. And the Tigers wanted a flag, and they didn't get one, so now it's 3rd and 7. And the Granger crowd trying to root this defense on and get them off the field, as they desperately need a stop here on 3rd to keep this a 2-score ball game. And they will hand this one off to Edwards, and he has got yardage to the 31, but he'll be well short. It'll be 4th and around 4. And that looked like a play in which Troup was probably just trying to set up their 4th down play, as their offense remains on the field for the moment.
They're going to try to get us to jump again, and I wouldn't. They may go for it here. It's really 4-down territory.
Yeah, no man's land for the Tigers. They have trips to the left here on this 4th down and 5. Snap taken by Edwards. They'll throw off to the left side. It's complete, and the 1st down yardage on the far side of the field for the Tigers. They convert on 4th down.
Davis Monk has made a clutch catch.
Ball is on the 18-yard line now. Into the red zone goes the Troup offense, looking to make this a 3-score ball game. Trips to the left again on the left hash for the Tigers now. They'll throw it out to the right on a 1v1, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands. He had his man, did Edwards, and Trey Dean, but he couldn't reel it in. And Dean has dropped 2 pretty wide open passes now in this ball game. So a break for the Granger defense there on 1st, and now it's 2nd and 10. Troup has not been afraid to put the Granger defenders on an island in this one. Some really aggressive play calling. And now from 2nd and 10, they go trips to the right here on the left hash. They send Warner out in motion. They'll throw to him on a swing pass. It's complete, and he is driven out of bounds right around the 16, now 15, and we got some pushing and shoving going on late.
I think they're going to get number 4 for this one.
Yeah, Warner going back to his huddle after he probably drew a flag.
Number 4 threw a punch. He may be out of the game.
Warner has been the primary ball carrier out of the running back position. It is a post play penalty on the Tigers. Let's see where they spot this.
I don't think they called it a ball.
Waiting for the officials to walk this off, and they finally will. They will spot it back. at the 30-yard line. So now it's second down and 22. Third down and 22.
Yeah.
So they kept the result of the play and went 15 yards from there. So third and 22 for the Tigers. And a chance for the Granger defense to get off the field. They bring pressure on Edwards, and he's brought down.
Abi
Ayala back at the 37. And the Granger defense not quitting just yet. Still a lot of ball game to be played. 5:15 and counting to go here in quarter number 3. Noah Outland looking to pump up the Granger crowd here as they look to get this ball back. And Calvin Snowberger will be back to receive this punt.
He's going to stand on the 10, and if he goes.
It'll be McCarty Harrelson, who's been kicking all night for the Tigers, that will be on to punt this one.
On that personal foul, number 4, what's his
Javaris Warner.
He was brought down by Keandre Williams, who is, I think it's a delay of game for them. And he pushed, they went out of bounds, and he just threw a punch on it.
You were pretty close to the scrum there.
Yeah, I mean, he could have hit me. I said, I couldn't believe he punched it. And he outweighs him about 50 pounds.
I don't think you could take a punch like that now. Maybe you could.
Yeah, I'd take one for the team. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, but we need you to hand out punches too. Harrelson standing back at the Troup 45. He'll kick this one away. It's a high kick and a bit of a deke from Calvin Snowberger there. A heads-up play, and it bounces into the end zone. And what would have been inside the 10 for the Granger offense now turns all the way to the 20. So heads-up play by Calvin Snowberger.
He ran about 5 yards past where the ball landed. Let the ball land behind him. Like he was going to catch it. And then it hit on about the 9-yard line and rolled on into the end zone.
Yeah, all eyes for the Troup defenders were on Snowberger and not the ball there, and it cost them about 10 or so yards in the end. So now back out is the Granger offense, again with Kason McGill. No Dylan Barber. And Rangers having to roll with their backup quarterback to try and stake a comeback in this one, down 28-14. First down, and it's another bad snap and another recovery for the Troup Tigers inside the Granger 10. My goodness.
Well, it just the ball just not bouncing right. You're going to get the ball on the 7-yard line.
So this is not the third quarter that the Grangers would have drawn up for themselves. 2 fumbles on bad snaps. One given up for a touchdown, and this one given up inside their own 10-yard line.
Well, they moved it back to the 8-yard line.
And with an injured quarterback, you kind of just wonder how the rest of this game will turn out for the Grangers, down 28-14 and staring at another possible touchdown for Troup as they hand this one off up the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown for Trent Hodo. And just a back-breaking touchdown, and what was a very close one-score game turns into a 35, or pending the extra point, a 35-14 ball game here in the latter part of the third quarter.
I guess we Malachi'd them so much last year with that second half. We fumble'd them this year.
So looking for silver linings here right now are the Grangers, and any grasp of momentum at this point would be a victory. And the PAT is up and good for the Tigers. It's 35-14. Grangers trail. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. And that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in Lagrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, 4:09 to go here in this third quarter. Grangers now trail 35-14 after another turnover on offense, and back out to the 22-yard line goes the return for DeAnthony Stewart. Grangers looking for any grasp of momentum here in this ball game. Things have just kind of went upside down for them here in quarter number 3. And McGill back out there for the Grangers, continuing to roll with their backup quarterback with the injury to Dylan Barber. And a 1st and 10 for the Granger offense at the 22. They'll hand this one off to Caden Thomas, who's up the middle. He's got good yardage up past the 32, around the 35. And a 13-yard scamper for Thomas, who's had a good night tonight. Granger's run game has been there in flashes, but not to be outmatched by the explosive plays from the Troup Tigers this evening. And that is just where we stand at the moment. 1st and 10 Grangers at the 35. And trying to get the Tigers to jump. They don't bite. And now with 6 on the play clock, the Grangers will get the play off. They'll hand it off to Johnson, and nothing doing for him. Maybe lost a yard on 1st down. And now we've got a whistle post play. Flag comes in late again. And it's KJ McQueen who's upset for the Troup Tigers.
I think they're going to call us for maybe some extra activities.
Yeah, so a post-play penalty for the Grangers.
Just a frustration call.
Yeah, and it has been increasingly frustrated for this offensive unit, losing their quarterback in the first drive. Of the second half, and now here we are, 2nd down and around 25 to go. And it's going to be a throw from McGill. This one's deep down the left side and was looking for Jordan Stringer. And the ball falls incomplete.
Had a little step on him there for a second. Thought it might connect, but it didn't.
So now it's 3rd and a mile for the Granger offense with 3:10 left in this third quarter. At this point, you kind of want to just do what you can to stop the bleeding for the Grangers. It's been all Troup second half. They'll hand this one off to Jamarion Johnson, who's got a nice gain, and now he's toward the original line of scrimmage, and he's hit right around the 35.
They're about 3 or 4 Tigers down on that. They got a down player, so it'll slow this thing down.
So now it's 4th down and around 9 for the Grangers. We got an injured player for Troup. We'll check out for 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC is proud to sponsor high school football. We love being part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, cheerleaders, and especially the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Grangers trail 35-14, and on a 4th and 9, Mason Calhoun will once again kick it away for this Granger offense, who has just come to a complete halt here in quarter number 3 after an injury to Dylan Barber. And Calhoun with another great punt. Nobody was deep for the Troup Tigers, so he just boomed it away. And now the Grangers will down it inside the 4-yard line. So a great punt from Mason Calhoun, and a bit of a
he's a weapon.
Bit of a head scratcher for the Troup special teams. I guess in some capacity they were expecting a fake, so they were running a punt safe.
They didn't want anybody back there to fumble the ball. That's what it was.
Maybe that's another thing. That's what almost swung momentum Lagrange's way, but a bad snap and then an injury to the quarterback, followed up by another bad snap, has just taken this roller coaster off the rails, unfortunately, for the Grangers. And now with 2:40 left to go in quarter number 3, the Troup Tigers have the ball back on their own 4-yard line.
Maybe some magic can happen here for a second.
We'll see what the Granger defense can do here on this new set and new drive for the Troup Tiger offense. It's a handoff to Hodo, and this is a good gain for him up to around the 13-14 yard line. That's a gain of around 9. So if the Grangers can't come back and win this ball game, that makes the matchup with Upson Lee in a couple of weeks that much more important for this team as they try to secure a playoff spot late here in the season. So 2nd and 1 for the Troup Tigers. Edwards hands off again to Hodo, and he's got what looks to be like first down yardage at the the 17-yard line.
I'd look for them to slow this thing way down and just burn clock here for the next over. We got 25 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, once again, both of these coaches with a lot of respect for each other. You wouldn't expect any quote-unquote running up of the scoreboard.
They just want to run that clock. Get down to 3 seconds.
And they will hand this one off again to Hodo. Excuse me, I'm looking exactly for the ball carrier number there. Yeah, it's Hodo again. This time, no gain, maybe a loss of a yard on first down, as we tick inside a minute here in quarter number 3. And you are very correct, Tommy. The Troup Tigers just chewing the clock. And there will likely be quite a bit more of that in quarter number 4. Under 30 seconds to go now in the 3rd. It'll be Edwards on a screen pass, and ooh, interesting play, a good play out there by Zy Hussey on a 1-on-1 matchup. And now it's 3rd and 11. So the clock stops for the moment with 26 seconds.
They're gonna let this quarter end on this one, I believe.
So Troup Taking their time, coming.
They've got about 13 seconds differential. Well, I'm sorry, the clock stopped.
Yeah, the clock stopped due to the incomplete pass. And Troup to the line. They only got 2 seconds to snap the ball, and they do get it off, and they'll hand it off to Hodo, and he gets nothing. And it'll be 4th down. But that is going to be the final play of quarter number 3, most likely, unless one of these teams were to take a timeout. And that doesn't look to be the case. So there you have it. End of quarter number 3. Grangers trail 35-14. We'll see if any kind of miracles in the works when we come back for a final 12 minutes in 60 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in Lagrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Start of the 4th quarter here at Callaway Stadium. The Troup Tigers lead the Grangers 35-14. And what was just a very unfortunate 3rd quarter for the Grangers has forced them into a desperation type situation here in quarter number 4. They need 3 scores in these next 12 minutes to make something happen. But, you know, I've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah, I just want to see him pull this thing a little bit closer.
So now on 4th down and 12.
He moved.
Troup punter was standing at his own 1-yard line. Now they'll back it up 5 yards after a false start, and they'll put it away again. And the Grangers actually came after that one, but they didn't get the block, and now it'll take a nice Granger hop at the 36-yard line. So good starting field position for this Granger offense. We'll see what they can draw up. Once again, trailing 35-14 in this one. If you're just joining us, Dylan Barber went down with an injury early in the 3rd quarter after a sack. It rendered him seemingly unavailable for the rest of this ball game. And with a bye week coming up for the Grangers, I guess that would be decent enough news for him to get some rest in. And Casey McGill comes out for this fresh set of downs for the Grangers at the Troup 36. And now they'll hand this one off on 1st down to Antonio Parks, who's seen some success tonight, and he'll gain about 4 on 1st down to the 32. Once again, I want to inform all citizens of LaGrange that the election for LaGrange mayor is November 4th, and early voting is going on now. Mayor Jim Arrington wants to ask you for your vote. This has been a paid political announcement by the committee to elect Jim Arrington for mayor.
Good man, good man.
Very good, very good. We've got an injured Troup player, so we'll step aside for 60 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Hear that? That's not music. That's the sound of your roof crying for help. Good news. Ricky Smith Roofing has got you covered. They've been patching leaks and replacing roofs across East Alabama and West Georgia for over 34 years and now do gutters. They're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and always up for a roof rescue. There's no shady sales pitches, just honest work, fair prices, and dry living rooms. Call Ricky Smith Roofing at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for your free estimate. Ricky Smith Roofing. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Second down on the timeout after the injury, and it's a really good run by Antonio Parks inside the 20, and a first down for the Grangers at the 16-yard line of Troup. So they're trying to add something here early fourth quarter to try and see if this offense can provide some sort of spark for what would be a miraculous comeback. Down 35-14. In the pistol comes McGill. And they'll hand this one off to Jamarion Johnson, and he's got the ball inside the 15 to the 14 on first down.
And they hadn't quit on us yet. They're still out there giving it all they got.
And that's just what we've come to expect from this Granger football team, especially under Coach Napier. This team has no quit in them.
That's a penalty flag of some sort right there.
Yeah, I was about to say they just whistled it dead. I was waiting on something to happen.
One of the guys, maybe it came in the Troup defensive backfield. He may have.
Grangers are pointing in the Troup direction, so.
He may have said something to the referee, but that's the only thing I can think of.
So, yep, it'll be a foul on the Troup defense. And they'll walk this up to the 8-yard line.
He pulled a Kirby Smart over and tried to call a timeout on defense.
Don't start, Tommy.
He was clapping. They were clapping, trying to get him off.
So, 2nd and 1. They'll hand this one off to Johnson. He's trying to look for the edge. He's headed toward the end zone. He finds it. Touchdown, Grangers.
Yeah, Kirby didn't get that time out in time.
So Johnson, with the Grangers' 3rd touchdown of the night, punches it in from 8 yards away. And now we're looking at a 2-score ball game.
Onside kick. We might get this thing going, folks.
Yeah, it's just in the back of your mind here with 10:20 to go. And now here we sit. It is 35-21 Grangers trail. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we're ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers will elect to kick this one away, and it's a good return by Troup. It's Warner, and now he's all the way down to the Granger 30-yard line. So Javaris Warner, who caught the ball at the 1-yard line, ends up all the way at the Granger 30 after the return. And, man, it just seemed like the Granger special teams unit was uninterested in chasing him.
Well, they had a little block in the back of him they didn't call, and it's one of those iffy ones, but I've seen it called before. But they let them play.
So play through they do, and now the Troup Tigers, who were very conservative, very conservative on their last offensive drive, it resulted in a good Granger field position and a touchdown that made this game 35-21. Now we'll see if they go back to the aggressive, explosive plays that they've been trying to pull off successfully, might I add, all game. And now it doesn't look like Troup got off the play.
That was a delay of game, I believe.
And it is. It's going to be a delay on the Tigers. So 5 yards. And they'll walk this back to the 35. It'll be 1st and 15. So Troup a little nonchalant on offense at the moment. We saw them, or rather we've seen them execute so well all game long. But now the cadence just looks a little different with them having this 14-point lead. Now we will hand this one off on 1st down to Warner, and Warner's got that 5 yards back and maybe a little more. They'll actually spot it right at the 30, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Troup again coming to the line here, 2nd and 10, trips to the right. This from the left hash. Edwards will take the snap, and again, actually, Edwards will keep it this time. He's trying to get the edge, and setting the edge over there on the far side of the field, I believe was Zy Huzzy, and that was an incredible play. I'm trying to make sure I get this right. Actually, it looks like it was Javier Easter who ended up getting in on that ball play, and man, what an edge set by Easter. And a 3rd down and 10. Now things get a little bit more interesting with 9 minutes to go in this ball game. We'll see if Troup is able to convert this 3rd and 10. Trips to the right again, this time on the near hash. They'll fake it, and Edwards will go deep downfield, and he's got a man out there, and he was grabbed. And this is going to cost the Grangers 15 yards, and man, it's just one you don't have to do. The ball was well over the head of the intended receiver, but it's going to cost the Grangers the yards anyway.
Well, Davis Monkus broke into the open, and like I say, it's one in 15-yard penalties. Or you think he doesn't know that ball's overthrown like that when he grabs him like that, but it's just.
So Jadarius Render will have to take the penalty on that one, and it's 1st and 10 now. Troup at the Granger 15 after the penalty. It seemed like a moment for the Grangers to jump back into this ball game possibly, and they were denied it via penalty for the moment. Troup comes out 1st and 10, trips to the right again. And they will hand this one off to
Garrett.
Warner. Yeah, that's Warner.
Yeah, Warner. Okay, yeah.
And Warner maybe has a yard on the play before he's stopped. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. And Troup once again taking their time. They've been adamant about running this clock, keeping the Grangers offense off the field. 8:20 to go in this ball game now. Once again, it's 35-21 Troup, but they're knocking on the door of another score. And they'll hand this one out. Actually, it's a fake, and a bit of a miscommunication out there on the edge. Davis Monkus, the intended receiver.
He went in and the ball went out.
And now we got another 3rd and 9 for the Grangers. Or excuse me, for the Tigers. And this Granger defense desperately trying to get off the field. Trying to give their offense a chance. 8:08 to go in the ball game. 3rd and 9 for the Tigers at the Granger 14. Snap is a little high, but they'll hand this one off to Warner again, and he stopped short after about a gain of 2. But the Tigers are within Harrelson's field goal range. He did miss one earlier. It was a 42-yard attempt. And this would be from the right hash to extend this lead to 38-21.
Be about a 31-yard kick, 30-yard kick.
Yeah, they're standing right at the 20. Troup has 10 seconds to kick this ball, and they're not all the way set just yet. So this would be a 30-yard attempt. 5 on the play clock, 4, 3. They do get the snap off. The hold is a little bit short, but the kick is up and good. So it's 38-21 Troup now, 7:18 to go in this one. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. It's Double D here at Lagrange. It's fall, and we are dropping new specials like falling leaves. This month, it's breast cancer awareness, so we are featuring the 25 Kia K4. It has stylish, bold design with spacious interior that has plenty of rear legroom and comes packed with standard high-tech features. Come test drive one today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KillaGrange.com. Help support your low comment, and God bless America.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/WestGA.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now here with 7:18 to go in quarter number 4, and the Grangers now getting the ball back after a Troup field goal, and the score is 38-21 in favor of the Tigers as the Grangers field the ball in the end zone for a touchback. Really, the events of the third quarter, I think, were just a little too hard to overcome for the Grangers. With 7:18 to go, there's not all hope lost just yet.
Well, it's just time to win the fourth quarter. Might not win the game. Let's just win this fourth quarter and come away with something semi-positive.
And if that, the Grangers did score. So it's 38-21. They hand this one off to Caden Thomas. He's up the middle. He's got another great run, and he's brought down at the 32-yard line after a gain of 12. So first down now for the Grangers at their own 32. They come out in the shotgun, 2 receivers at the bottom of this formation. They'll roll out to the right. Caden McGill throwing this one, tipped it, and brought in at the very last second by Jordan Stringer. A really good catch and a one-handed one as he's going out of bounds, and a gain of around 9.
He's going to get
officials are discussing it.
I think it's going to be a first down.
They spot the ball at the 42, it looks like, which would be the line to gain. And now they're moved. There was a post-play penalty that I was unaware of. So they're walking this all the way to the Troup 43-yard line.
He may have hit him late on this sideline. I couldn't see. My view was obstructed, but there was a lot of contact over him.
And now it'll be another rollout from McGill, who throws downfield to Jordan Stringer, and on a line, he catches it inside the Troup 20.
And there's another flag.
And there's another flag. So McGill showing off his arm, and Stringer showing off his big play catchability.
That was a very impressive throw. He was running hard. I thought he was going to run out of bounds, but he pulled up and threw against his body back and threw a perfect strike to Stringer. They're going to add
It's
on
a personal foul. They're calling it a target on the Troup Tigers.
half the distance to the goal, moves it to the 10-yard line. I don't know if they're going to – I don't know which number it was on them.
So, yep, now the ball is placed to first, and I guess it would be goal at the 10-yard line. And now a little bit of a play. Trixie Doodle and Jamarion Johnson off to the left side on like a up-man handoff, and it goes down to around the 5-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
I think I'm going to put him between the 5 and 6, maybe.
So the clock is still running. I'm a little curious about this because it should have stopped.
Yeah, he went out of bounds. I don't understand that.
Now they stop the clock.
They need to put about 15 seconds back on that clock. That's a penalty flag down also. Let's see what this is. Unsportsmanlike conduct on us this time.
It's a tough break for the Grangers.
Moves it back to the
21-yard line.
So it'll still be first and goal from the 21.
So now second down and goal from the 21 for the Grangers. They set up in the shotgun with Caden Thomas in the backfield with McGill. McGill rolling off to the right. He's pressured. A good pickup on that pressure by Caden Thomas, and he's pushed out of bounds. Is McGill right around the 19-yard line, so a gain of 2 in the end. And it'll be third and goal.
I could have probably got him for hitting him out of bounds.
Yeah, the crowd was groaning for a flag. They didn't get it. So the Grangers now need 19 yards for a score, or they'll be faced with a fourth and goal. Oh, and they bring pressure off the edge. Does Troup on third and goal, and now McGill's going to take off and run. He's inside the 15 to around the 12 before he's brought out of bounds, and now we got a late flag again.
Battery change.
There it went.
Coach Pauly helping you out there. So now after another post-play penalty. Now it is on the Troup defense.
Maybe a first down on that. It's just been a.
Yeah, we've been kind of in offensive defense limbo here in the past couple of minutes. 5:52 to go in the ball game. Troup leads this one 38-21. The Grangers are knocking on the door.
They got Lagrange College playing at 1 o'clock tomorrow against Berry's homecoming. And this is one of Lagrange. What's your name?
I'm Coach Lucky.
Coach Lucky. Hey, when you got Coach Lucky on your side, and Lagrange playing good this year. I think they're, what is it, 4-1?
We're 4-1 right now.
So if you
good to see from the Lagrange College Panthers.
Probably be a beautiful day for it. It's always fun to go over at homecoming over there. I tried to bring my dog in one time. They wouldn't let my dog in. They let my dog in, but wouldn't let me in.
my goodness. I tell you this, tomorrow the battle for first place in the conference is going to be a great football atmosphere. It's going to be some great football, and I think the town should get behind what the product is going on in the field right now. So we're doing a good job.
I think you're right. Now they're moving the ball against us. And now they're moving the ball against them.
So, curious play.
And I think it's going to give us a first down. Hopefully.
So, the ball is set at the 15-yard line. We'll see what the ball marker says.
They're going to play it was a dead ball foul both ways. So,
anyway, in the end, it's fourth down and goal at the 15-yard line. So, the Grangers have to go for this. Trying to desperately hold on to some hope in this ball game. And on fourth and goal from the 15, snap comes to Casey McGill, and McGill throws it off to the right side, and he's brought down at the 8-yard line, well short of the goal line. And it will be... Oh, excuse me. Okay, so now they're saying that was a third down play. These officials have been throwing things around the past couple of minutes. It seems like we've been doing this for the past 3 weeks, where the end of the game has just come to a grinding halt. And the Grangers will attempt a field goal here on fourth down. So it is a 26-yard field goal attempt from Cooper Metcalf, who puts this one through. So now 38-24, the Grangers trail, 5:11 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers will now go for the onside kick, down 38-24 with 5:11 to go. This could be a big swing if the Grangers were to jump on this. And it's a little bit of a pooch, and it bounces at the 9-yard line, so no official onside kick, but a little bit of trickery in the end will pin the Troup Tigers back at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, I got Coach Luckett. I got defensive line coach in your name.
Coach Dean.
Coach Dean from Lagrange College over here. And got Coach
Chris Jerry.
Chris, now what's your position, Coach?
Defensive backs.
Defensive back. So got 3 of the Lagrange College coaches over here on the sideline with me, scouting out these players.
A lot of great things happening right now for that Lagrange College program. Like I mentioned, 4-1 on the year. 1st and 10 for Troup at their own 14, and they'll hand it off up the middle, and up the middle goes Warner for a gain up to the 20-yard line. So 6 for him on 1st and 10. Inside 5 minutes now. The Grangers have all 3 of their timeouts, not looking to use them just yet. But the time very much the enemy of the Grangers at the moment.
Just got to keep them from converting on first down.
2nd down and 4 for the Troup Tigers. They come out trips to the left. It'll be Edwards to take the snap, and again the handoff goes up the middle, this time to Hodo, and he's got the first down at the 30-yard line, or excuse me, the 25-yard line. This has been a fun one and a little bit anticlimactic in the third quarter.
Yeah, the wheels came off the bus, sort of.
It's just really a short 3 to 4 minute sequence in the third quarter that just kind of flipped this game on its head and turned it in favor of the Troup Tigers, who look to remain undefeated in the last 4 minutes in this one. Handoff goes to Hodo, and he's brought down to the backfield. Good play by Nehemiah McLaughlin. And about a 4-yard loss on first down, and Coach Napier now calling for a timeout. So they're first, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by
State Farm agent Matt Orr.
Falcon Boats introduces the new 18 Freedom, an entry-level bass boat with the stable ride, fishability, and customer service the Falcon brand is known for. The 18 Freedom is equipped with everything needed to go fish, with room to make it your own down the road. Freedom to live, freedom to fish, freedom to make it your own. Falcon Boats. Go fish.
Available at Overboard Marine and RV in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium for the final 3 minutes, 45 seconds of this ball game here between the Lagrange Grangers and the Troup Tigers. Troup leads this one 38-24 and has a 2nd and 14 at their own 22-yard line. Looking to extend this ball game is the Granger defense. They'll, on 2nd and 14, take the handoff up the middle, and a good burst through the hole by Hodo, and he is off to the races, and now he is up past midfield, and that just might be the nail in the coffin for the Grangers defense.
Well, it was he just got through and got past that initial containment. Got another Granger down.
Yeah, Corn Brown struggling to get up, so we'll take 60 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Steve Evans, and I'm the general manager at Striffler-Hamby Mortuary here at our LaGrange Chapel. Since 1929, we've helped families honor the lives of their loved ones with compassion, care, and a personalized touch. Whether you are in an immediate need or interested in pre-planning ahead, we're here for you to help guide you in every step of the way. Because at Striffler-Hamby, we treat you like family because you are family to us. You can call us at 706-884-8636 or visit us on the web at shlagrange.com.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Corn Brown is up and being helped off the field for the Granger defense. It'll be a first down for Troup at the Granger 47. Again, Troup leading this one 38-24. Grangers only have 2 stops left on the clock. And the Troup Tigers looking to put the nail in the proverbial coffin and win this huge rivalry matchup, which would set them up for a massive game in what would essentially be the region championship game against Sandy Creek. So now, 1st and 10 for the Troup Tigers as the clock continues to run here. No need for them to snap this. There's 15 on the play clock.
They'll probably snap it about 3 seconds left on it. That's the way they've been.
They'll hand this one off to Hodo, who just had the big run, and he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. And now a second timeout for the Grangers. So we'll step aside one more time for 30 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Under 3 minutes to go in this one, and the formalities of it are pretty much hanging in the balance. It's 2nd and 10 for the Troup Tigers as they lead the Grangers 38-24. In what no doubt has been a great ball game. It should be treated as such.
Well, and you know, when you have a quarterback that comes out, a new quarterback, just the connection between the center and the quarterback sometimes gets a little timing off, and things happen.
And that is what happened to the Grangers in the third quarter. We'll talk a little bit more about it when we come back post-game. And for now, it's 2nd and 10 for the Troup Tigers. And they will hand this one off up the middle, and that one goes to Warner, and he's got around 3 or 4 yards. And the final Lagrange timeout taken with 2:47 to go. So again, no quit in this team, and it's easy to look at the scoreboard and say, hey, you know, you lost this game by 2 scores, you got handled, so to speak, and that simply really isn't the case.
Yeah, they played their hearts out, and the ball just, and sometimes the ball just bounces the wrong way.
Yeah, it really ends up being a key sequence in the third quarter with 2 Granger fumbles that set up Troup in the best possible way, and the injury to Dylan Barber didn't help the Grangers' cause at all.
Of course, Casey McKeel stepped in and did
a great job. I know Coach Napier will be singing his praises post-game and on into the next week, and we'll see just what kind of injury we're dealing with for Dylan Barber as we go forward. And right now it's a 3rd and 6 for the Troup Tigers. And we'll see if the Grangers can get this 3rd down stop and get the ball back at least one more time. And some motion from Warner, as the Tigers have about 6 to snap this one. Now 3 on the play clock, and they will take it. Garrison Edwards himself, and man, you talk about some speed. He'll go down inside the 9-yard line, and that'll be all she wrote as the Tigers have gotten their game-clinching 1st down in this one, and they'll likely just knee this one out. And the Troup sideline goes wild as they'll remain undefeated on the year. And a huge showdown with top-ranked Sandy Creek on the horizon. For the Grangers, this would drop them to 7-2 going into a bye week and would make the matchup against Upson Lee all that more important on Thursday night, October 30th. 2:20 to go. The Tigers will hand this one off up the middle. And Warner is stopped at the 5-yard line on 1st and goal. And now it'll be 2nd. You wonder if there will be any kind of consolation score, and we got an injured Granger here.
Trying to see who that is down there, but I can't get his number right now.
Let's take out my trusty binoculars, see if they help me out. Out of all the binoculars I've had in my life, this is certainly a pair of them.
Yeah, you could have, unless you standing on top of him right there, you ain't gonna see who it is.
No.
He's up.
It's Nehemiah McLaughlin. Ha ha! I got it first.
Yeah, you did.
So some niceties to be exchanged here. Final 2 minutes here at Callaway Stadium. Again, Troup in the win here. It's 38-24 as we run out these final few plays. Ball's at the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal for Troup.
Well, these coaches will love them through it just as well as if they won it. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and Coach Tanner Glisson, this is an interesting fact. This will move him to 7-4 against the Grangers in his head coaching football career here at Troup.
It's hard to believe he's been here 11 years.
And he's got this ball club running very well. You give him the flowers that they deserve tonight, the Troup Tigers. 2nd and goal. They'll hand it off to Warner, and he is brought down. Hezekiah Avery in on that tackle. Good job by him coming off the edge. Or excuse me, that was no.
It was Hezekiah.
It was, yeah, okay. I thought I saw a 1 in front of that 3. And so now under a minute to go. It's 3rd and goal for the Troup Tigers. They'll let this run as far as they can. They've got about 15 more seconds they can run off this clock before they have to snap it. Third down, they'll hand it off to Warner, and the ball's on the ground, and the Grangers scoop it up. And now the ball's going the other way. Hold on just a second here. Oh, he stopped at the 22. It looked like he might go. So the ball comes out, and there's 36 seconds left. So a Hail Mary and an onside kick and a Hail Mary isn't completely out of the question here.
We were in, I was talking to Coach Pauly back 2001 or 2, or I can't remember. We were up in Cedartown when Blake Mitchell was a sophomore, and Cedartown, I think, was up like by 10 points with less than 2 minutes left, and we came back somehow or another and beat them. I mean, just 2 wild plays. And the Cedartown people, they got out of that stadium so fast. I'd never seen a stadium empty as fast.
It's a mass exodus of sorts. So 1st and 10 for the Grangers at their own 23-yard line. Only 36 seconds left on the clock. They don't have any timeouts, and they'll just hand this one off. And up the middle it goes. On a gain of around, we'll call it 7, maybe 8. And with about 20 seconds left, the Grangers will come to the line, maybe get one last play off. Second down and 2. The ball snapped with 7 seconds on the clock. Casey McGill rolling out to the right. He'll throw it, and it's intercepted. That is the final nail in the coffin this evening. The interception made by Davis Monkus, who's been playing both sides of the ball for the Troup Tigers tonight.
Coach Mike Monk is mighty proud of that boy, his granddaddy.
Teams are on the field now to shake hands. And that is your final here from Callaway Stadium tonight. 38-24 in favor of the Troup Tigers. And it was a heavyweight battle tonight, and as advertised for both sides. And really just one sequence of events is what changed this entire game. And we'll see if we can get any words post-game from Coach Napier. I'm sure he'll have plenty of people to talk to.
Let him talk to Coach Glisson, and I'll catch him.
Both coaches with tremendous amounts of respect for one another. We see it every week. A lot of camaraderie in this county for this high school football programs. And they did battle tonight in a big way. So we'll see if we can get any words from Coach Napier post-game. Waiting on Tommy to get close to him.
Well, I had my eye on him a minute ago, and he kind of...
The big celebration ensues on the Troup sideline. This game means so much to everyone. Well, Tommy, if you...
Well, he evaporated in the crowd on me. I just got to talk to Coach Glisson for a second. Yeah, just say,
waiting on final words. Now that he's talking to his team now, so
yeah.
We just missed Coach Napier there.
Yeah,
we'll talk to
him.
we'll talk to we'll talk to him on Monday. We will wrap this thing up and talk post game here in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
You dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
When it rains, it pours. Unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back here at Callaway Stadium, where this one is in the books. The Troup Tigers come away with a win over the Grangers by a final score of 38-24. And while the score tells part of the story, this one really turned on what happened in the third quarter. Coming out of halftime, the Grangers were looking ready to make a push as they forced the Troup Tigers to make a mistake on a muff punt and set themselves up inside the Tiger 30-yard line. It was a golden opportunity to tie things up coming out of the half, 21-14. And, yeah, Tommy, you said you were going to get some post-game comments from Coach Napier.
Sometimes you love them more when you lose than you do when you win.
Yeah, look, how do you come away from this and not love our kids, right? Their effort, the way they played. They pour their heart and soul. They want to represent Lagrange football with everything they am. And you saw that tonight. Look, it didn't go our way, it didn't bounce our way, but I wouldn't trade this group for anybody in the world. I love them. I'm proud of the way they played. We've got great leadership in this group, and I'm excited about going forward. Look, we saw it last year. We had a couple bumps. The group was able to bounce back and find a way to win, and I fully expect this group and this leadership to do the same thing.
Well, and you know, a team with lesser character would have quit a whole lot earlier.
Hey, look, I'll tell you this. God's good in the wins and the losses. I'm a blessed man for this opportunity. And look, you learned, the adversity hit. Kids played hard. They kept fighting all the way to the end. That's the great thing about it. Kids continue to fight their tail off. I love this group. I'm proud to coach them. And we'll keep moving. We'll keep working forward. We'll keep representing the Grangers.
Thank you, son. feels the same way.
Hey, look, his heart and soul's poured into it. I sat by him before the game tonight, and I just hugged his neck. It's hard, but it's good. Look, adversity, God's got a plan, and we believe in it, and I love that boy a lot.
We love the Grangers, and we're going to go get them in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir. Go Grangers.
Well, I don't think I can wrap it up any better than that, Tommy. It was a loss for the Grangers tonight, but a win for sportsmanship and a win in general for football in this county. It was a fun one to call. It was a fun one to be a part of, and we are grateful for all of that. Final score, Grangers lose this one 38-24 in a big rivalry matchup. We'll have a bye week, and then we will come back here to Callaway Stadium on October 30th for a matchup against Upson Lee in a huge, huge matchup, and we will see you then. 7 o'clock pregame, 7:30 kickoff. We will see you. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth signing on and signing out. Good night, and God bless. Go Grangers.
Hello, I'm Terry Fraker here at Home Pharmacy. We're celebrating our 75th year in business, and I've been so